No, go ahead. You do it.
You read.
Oh, it's more than 2 pages.
Oh, it's a booklet.
The Broken Vase Tradio call took 1 full week's worth of attempts before we were finally able to get through enough times to put together the final call. Below is a small example of some of the material that we have presented and show submissions that we have edited within the past month. We work very hard to put out finalized product for the show and want to make you aware
finalized
of this.
product. Like it's a business letter.
We're selling makeup that's product.
Tupperware.
I'm telling you, I just my eyes glazed over.
I even said to Richard, I go, Richard, call that bitch. He goes, no, product's a better word.
Can you imagine? I wish if you idiots had taped this session, then it would have been a bit. The composing of the letter would have been funny. Then I would have said you're geniuses.
Product is the makeup software.
Right.
Go ahead. Oh, God.
The reason our studio door is often closed is because we're recording or writing to create material for the show and do not want
Shit on your own. Go ahead.
We feel that we are working harder than ever to write, edit, produce, and record material for the show and just want to make you aware of some of the work we've done recently. And then we listed several bits and things we've edited.
2 pages of bits.
3 pages.
3 pages.
Of material and product. Yeah.
Wendy the retard, what would she do for $1 million game? Broken Vase Tradio call. Harlem earthquake
Second
interviews.
time they mentioned the broken vase.
Yeah, but I love that one.
That's their Let It Be.
Yeah.
We've edited nearly 40 different Wolfie interviews. 2 to 5 song parodies a day that we submit from listeners. You know,
Psych and whatnot.
Psych and Little Mikey, Eli Braden. Asian Pete Guess the States games, the new game we worked on.
Yeah, but Gary even said you just dragged Asian Pete in the back and gave him a quick quiz. You know,
that didn't take
a month.
No, it didn't.
No, it didn't.
All
We're
right,
not saying everything
It's our
takes forever.
contributions.
All right, okay, just so everyone knows.
Yeah.
Right.
Who would miss Howard Stern bang game?
All right, you don't have to list everything.
Dollar store
so
prank
then
call.
This is what you're supposed to read through.
I opened up my email, and they name their bits, and I have no idea what any of them are. That they're named.
They're like our children.
Yeah. They have a series, like the Confusion series, and the, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
We thought you would be particularly proud of Crossline Confusion. It was a combination of Tradio and a Confusion series.
Well, I am. Listen, I didn't hire you guys because I think you're stupid and not funny.
Oh, it's like Cowboys and Aliens. You know, they've mixed 2 genres there.
Yeah, explain that to the
They're
audience.
cowboys and assholes.
You guys are funny. You guys do great work.
Thanks.
You.
I never once said to you your work is shitty.
No, you haven't.
You guys get super insecure if I reject one bit. You don't let me.
Well, we want to please you. You know, that's.
I know, but you do.
This is a great show. You put on a great show, and we want to make sure that we fit that criteria.
Just your time management might be used better. That's all.
All right.
But also, if there's calls that you think are too long, we can always edit them down, too. You know, like the confusion.
Oh, my God, that's another month.
Did you want to hear the end of the letter that you didn't make
what's at the end?
There's an ending.
Yeah. Let me hear the summation.
We just want to make you aware that the time spent in our studio is used to take hours and days worth of material to create.
Here to tell us you're banging a chick currently?
He has a girlfriend.
You have a girlfriend
of a year.
No one's seen her, but so it was a good decision, and we learned that it was a good decision to go on American Idol. A lot of opportunities. And Sanjaya's book is called Dancing to the Music in My Head. Memoirs of the People's Idol. It's in stores today. And don't forget, you can get his album, Dancing to the Music in My Head, available at Amazon.com.
Yep.
Oh, it was nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you, finally.
Yeah, finally.
Time.
Yeah, we always wanted you on this show. And say hi to that sister of yours.
I most definitely will.
Yeah, believe me, tell her I thought she was very attractive. Was she a twin?
No, she's 2.5 years older.
She's 2.5 years older. Oh, that's interesting. Robin, make sure.
Awesome.
What'd you like about doing the show?
Just being able to be really real, because like certain interviews you have to kind of be censored and be like yourself, but altered version. It's
good to be able to say what you want, right?
So,
now, how was it answering some of those questions? Well, they're a little tough at times, right?
Yeah, but it was expected, so I had my guard up a little bit, but it went really well.
So you had a good time today?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All right, Benj, how was it to finally meet Sanjaya?
It's great. He's a nice guy. He definitely has a charm to him that I think comes across on the air and in person.
You've gotten manhandled for this guy, right?
Yes, I have.
Screaming his name out.
Normally when I'm mentioning Sanjaya, people tackle me and knock me down and everything.
Sanjaya, how is that, man? This guy,
I
would stream on, CNN for you and all the news channels.
It's awesome. I mean, I'm flattered. I am honored to have someone that would do that.
I'm flattered and honored also.
You make a nice couple.
Guys, look at me right here. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's
cool, man. Hey, nice to meet you. It's great dropping the show. Can't wait to see the book.
Yeah.
More and more women, though, say that they break up with guys because they check their texting or their emails and shit.
Beth told me she would.
Yeah, I mean, that's a private thing. But,
Right.
like with me, and I could see why it's so tempting to some guys if they're insanely jealous, because even I would know how to, like if my girlfriend or something left a cell phone there or a BlackBerry, even I would know how to go through their texts.
Right.
Yeah, how would Sal have ever found out his wife was messing around with a guy,
Without that.
Right.
Yeah.
It's easy to do.
143.
Yeah, see, you don't have to get a phone call. You just put in 143 and everything is said.
Yeah.
That's the greatness of text.
I mean, Sal did a shitty thing, like observed his wife's email, but then again, he found out she was fucking around.
Yeah, well, if you contact the cell phone company, you can get a printout, an itemized printout of every single text.
Really?
Yeah.
Sounds like someone did that.
But not the dialogue, but every time it was sent and every time it came back. Every
because
single
you're
one.
the guy who pays the bill, and you're maybe saying, "Hey, I think my bill is wrong."
That's exactly it. And I requested it. And the crazy thing was, when I was in Disney after I got shot in the ass with a paintball gun, when I reviewed the paperwork, every time she was free, she was texting this guy. So she was at the pool, and to see that we're on vacation, and there was like 40 minutes worth of text in it, it was just.
She was like he was on her mind, even though she was
While
on this
you're on vacation.
Yeah, I went fishing with my sons, and she was at the pool at that time.
And they were texting back and forth.
So when I went through everything, yeah.
So you'd get a divorce if you had enough money to do it.
I don't think so.
No, bullshit.
Why? Everything that I've worked on, Howard, and I got this far. What am I going to do? Say that I'm going to leave her now? It just doesn't make any sense.
Oh, leave her and what? And have a woman who's into you?
Why have a woman who's into me? I mean, what's the point to go on with?
Because you'd have a nice home life. And
think of all the money you'd save at the booths. Seriously, like you're at the booths because there's a hole in your life.
Right.
Yeah, but think of the money you'd
I'm at the
waste on
booths.
broads.
I'm at the booths because they have porn there you can't get anyplace else, and it gets me off.
Is that true?
Yeah. Well, I haven't gone.
You can't get the porn anywhere else but at a booth? I mean, that's a very bizarre thing in this day and age when you can get porn right over the internet.
It's live.
You can't carry the internet. I can't carry my laptop on the train and jack one out. So, I go across the street to Penn Station and I toss one off, and it's like a sleeping pill. I pass out on the train.
Wow.
The only thing is that I talked about this on the air, and one day I came into Penn Station, there was a cop there. It's like, "Hey, Sal, you just left the booth." And it was like, oh, it was so embarrassing. This cop is shouting it across Penn Station.
Don't worry, the cop just left the booth.
What kind of porn do they have in the booths that you can't get?
Oh, they have everything, man.
Like what?
Just like real sick stuff. Well, they have animal sex, which it's really like girls blowing German shepherds and stuff like that.
I thought that was against the law.
Me too, but it's in there.
Oh, my goodness.
I'll tell you what.
A lot of pee porn, a lot of poop porn.
I know you're really
not into poop and not.
Yeah, but you really are into some kinky fetishes. Like I can't watch any of those fetish films. They gross me up, but you love it. You love people spitting on each other.
I love spitting. I love the spitting.
I wonder what that's about.
Yeah, really.
I don't know.
Anger.
No, there's no anger on my end. There's no anger.
Supposedly, you should get an iPhone because you can load your porn right onto the iPhone and beat off on that.
Well, that's what I have it. I have it on my video. You bought me for Christmas a video iPod, and I put all my porn on there. Well, a few porns.
So then maybe you can just use that.
I do. I have done that. Like on the planes, I'll take the video iPod into the bathroom once in a while.
Oh, my God. Aren't you glad you got him there?
Well, I can't fly first class and have a $100 glass of wine, Robin, so I got to toss one off in the can.
Oh, my God.
Jeez. What am I supposed to do?
You got to never beat off on a plane.
Oh,
That's something I've never even done.
I don't even think I could beat off like if I was on a private plane going to Vegas and doing a show.
I remember one time I beat off on a plane. I was coming home from San Francisco with Levy. I didn't even wash my hands, and I patted him on the back when I was.
Oh, you see.
But I told Richard I was going to do that. Richard tosses off in the can all the time in the bathrooms too.
Oh, that's so gross.
But when you're bored out of your skull, what are you going to do?
Read a book on the plane.
You know how many? The only difference between me and you, Howard, is that you're a gentleman enough to say on the air that you don't do it. It's like a girl says she doesn't diddle.
You don't believe that he doesn't jerk off on a plane?
I find it very hard.
I've never done it.
Dude, in my life, it would never go down. First of all, I'd be so afraid there was a camera in there. I would just be like, and also it's so dirty and disgusting. It's like
It's dirty in there.
It's the
I
least-
get out as soon as I can.
it's the least sexual place ever. Like when I'm on a plane, I'm not thinking about sex. I'm just not. I don't know. Maybe I'm just out of it, but this doesn't appeal to me. It just sounds perverted.
Well, you know,
It's desperate.
and it's dirty in there, and it's gross, and you're standing up, and
you're also talking to a guy who's been married for 10 years and
Yeah,
hardly
I
gets
know.
a you know, so it's a little tough.
I was married for 20
been
years.
single and married and everything else, and he's never done it.
Yeah, believe me.
What is the strangest place you've masturbated in? I think you said your mom's bed once, right?
Well, as a little kid, yeah.
Right. So that's pretty creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I was a little kid, and then I didn't even know how to do it.
That was where the TV
I ended up
was.
peeing on myself.
Did you?
Yeah. I was a kid. I didn't know what. I heard about jerking off for the first time, and I tried it. And then I said, "Well, something's supposed to come out." And I pissed.
See, that would have turned me on.
What?
Sal and I jerked off on the same flight.
Yeah.
Right.
Not together though, one after the other.
Well, hey, Sal, did you just jerk off?
I came during the turbulence.
I'm gonna.
Artie's so he's ready to throw.
I mean, listen, I'm a slob too, but I would never do something like that either. I
Who
don't
went
know.
first? Like, whose idea was it? And then all of a sudden you went, "Hey, that's a good idea too."
I think Richard went first, and then I said, "I'm going to go jerk off, not wash my hands, and then tap leaving on the back when I got." And that's how that went down.
It's so relaxing, like, because I get nervous on a plane, and that's one of the only ways drinking and jerking off. I'm totally relaxed.
But now you do sound retarded. There's no other way in the world a human being could relax.
No, I've tried, what's that drug that you relax with?
Xanax?
Xanax, and it didn't do a damn thing to me. But
Yeah, that's
jacking
true.
off.
I gave Richard 4 Ambien once on a plane. 4. And he didn't go to sleep.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, gee, that's a great story. You guys jerking off together.
Richard, I jerked over Idaho.
Are you done?
You ever get...
Sal revealed that he once jerked off in his bathroom closet while his aunt took a shit.
Yeah,
But
I know.
I didn't come to completion though, pretty much.
That's good.
Shitting.
That's normal.
I mean, it turned you on that your aunt was shitting?
It was my cousin
Oh.
in that one.
And she turned you on when she shits?
No, I was just hiding behind a louvered door that you could see out. You know, it was a closet with towels in it. So
Sal's always hiding.
I know.
99% of Sal's sex is in hiding or in the dark.
I know.
I just don't even know what to think.
You know how dogs go out to hide when they take a shit? They go to.
And
That's
be
me with
honest.
my penis. I'm like a little dog.
So, that's what I'm thinking. You're like close to an animal.
Well, let me ask you this, Robin.
he
You're
is, yeah.
sexy. What's the strangest place that you've masturbated in?
In bed.
Yeah, I mean, that's generally where people do it.
I guess
Be
so.
honest though, Sal. Did you jerk off at Mutt's when you smelled the pan?
No, and that's
He did.
I swear on my children, number one, and number two, that scenario didn't go down like as a sexual thing.
Yeah, okay.
So I didn't.
Yeah,
Not at all.
Sure.
By the
All
way,
right,
Panties
guys.
don't turn me on. They just
Doesn't
don't.
the-
The strangest place I jerked off in it was in a tanning booth when I used to go tanning in a tanning bed. Because it was I'm sorry, Artie.
I mean, look, I don't go tanning,
my
but
God.
I would stop if I did go now.
When I was 17, we had a membership at a racquetball club, and you had the tanning bed for free. I didn't go for the racquetball. I figured out it was cheaper to get a membership and tan. So it was like a 45-minute bed there. So it was so goddamn boring. What I would do is I would prepare myself. I would go to the bathroom, get as much paper towels as I could, and then I'd just lay there, toss one off, and then pass out in the tanning bed. And it was very relaxing.
Yeah, but then what if somebody
First of all-
finds you?
But no, you were locked in. It was you're locked in a room. So it was just
Did
you
any,
and the-
any of your spooge get all over the
No,
tanning bed?
no.
Yeah,
because
sure.
I would make like a turban around my cock, you know.
A turban around his cock. A cock turban.
You wrapped your cock in
Yeah,
towel.
and then it would just pull off like a little helmet because it was like paper
You
mache.
made like a mold.
Yeah, we make a mold. Yeah, it was, and it worked great.
I think this schedule is finally getting to Richard, man, because Richard looks unhealthy.
Yeah, I'm looking at the belly.
He put on 22 pounds.
I did over the holidays. I'm trying to lose it, though. I'm eating healthy. They have
No, he's not.
they have Fresh Direct machine upstairs here now.
What's
So
that,
you-
Fresh Direct?
It's like healthy meals you can buy. They're like $8.
What is fresh? I don't know. What
Upstairs here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Artie should go check it
I
out.
should. I didn't know
In the
about that.
break room,
But
yeah.
what kind? But you look. And look. Believe me, I look awful too. But you look run down and like heavy and bloated.
Well, I'm not.
He's also an alcoholic.
Yeah, it's true. You know that the kind of boozing you do that really fucking takes.
Yeah,
it
it's
makes
taking
it
its
all-
toll. You're starting to look old.
Really?
Yeah. You're letting it all happen, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't get out of control last weekend with booze, did I?
Well, he got to the airport 2 hours early, and I didn't even think about it. Forgot because we haven't traveled in a while. He goes, because I got to start drinking right away. So he gets right to the airport, immediately sits down, and his new thing is champagne and mimosas.
Yeah.
So he'll put away like 2 bottles of champagne in one sitting.
That'll put weight on you.
And then he gets up, Howard, and you just start hearing like clink, 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 and it's a sandwich bag full of little booze bottles for the plane. And he brings that on the plane.
You drink 2 full bottles of champagne, and then you drink little bottles on the plane? Yeah, you got a heavy problem.
I know.
What are you going to do about it?
No wonder 4 Ambien does nothing to you.
But I don't drink that heavy when I'm not flying. Like this weekend.
Sure. Come on. We all saw you.
You must fly a lot then, because you look like a guy who drinks all the time.
He finds excuses.
Well, I'm Irish too, so
you got that red face going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I, when the plane takes off, I have to have a drink, or it's a habit of mine. I don't feel
Stop flying.
Right.
Yeah, maybe it's time to give up the road.
Well, that's why I took that train trip. So.
Yeah.
Which you drank on as well.
And he packed booze.
Sal, you would tan for 45 minutes. Isn't that dangerous?
It was.
And weren't you afraid to fall asleep at a tanning bed? Like I would just be paranoid that it might.
Weren't they?
They have time, but that could malfunction.
It could malfunction. One time I bought one of those cheesy piece of shit lamps you plug in at home, It's like set it in for...
Is that important to you?
It was for a little while. Once...
Because you look so much better.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I bought one of those lamps at home, and I did develop a few blisters on my face, and I never did it again.
Right.
It was like one of those heating lamps you see at McDonald's over the French fries. Yeah. That was on my face.
Oof.
And then I stopped doing, and that's when I got a little worried. And
Sal is so vain. Like when we went to Florida, he has to bring a huge suitcase just for 2 days to pack his hairspray,
his raccoon makeup.
And his hairspray leaked all over his clothes the other day.
It exploded.
It exploded on the plane, and it leaked out like all over his suitcase.
Was he all upset?
Yeah, he was pissed.
Yeah, but okay.
Hairspray. You hardly have any hair. What are you spraying it?
I'm spraying whatever's left so it doesn't move around.
Oh my God.
But I'll tell you one thing. I
think you're that handsome?
No, I don't, but I like to look good. You look good. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being clean and manicured.
But hairspray?
Well, if I didn't have hairspray, my hair would just go straight down. I'd look I'd look like a monk, like that fucking guy from Dumb and Dumber. I like my hair to look decent.
I mean, the hairspray keeps it up like that?
Yeah, a little bit.
Wow.
Is there really anything wrong with? I mean, but it's a hairspray. Today's day and age,
and it's a special hairspray from Bumble and Bumble. Like he won't use just any hairspray.
All right, so I carry, but you know what? I carry shirts and pants like a normal human being to a club.
Yeah, Richard doesn't even have to pack. Yeah.
Nothing. One pair of pants, one shirt for a whole weekend.
That's disgusting.
That's if you're a man. That's all you need.
If you're a caveman.
Don't you feel like changing once in a while and cleaning up?
No, I like the ease of just taking a duffel bag when you go on a trip.
I but you see, from years on the road, I've developed. I know how to get pants and shit into a duffel bag. I can fold it right. I mean, so say you do a show, and then you go back to the hotel room, you get undressed, and then what do? You sleep in your underwear?
Uh-huh.
You get up, you shit, and then
you wear the same underwear?
The same underwear.
Yeah. Same underwear. He wears the same blazer he wears on stage the next morning at breakfast. And then he wears it the same night. Like, I saw Richard, we did a show Friday night, and Saturday afternoon I'm having lunch with him, and I go, Richard, is that the same outfit as yesterday? He's like, yeah, what's the problem? Oblivious.
And he doesn't bring a toothbrush either when he travels for the weekend, right? You
I'll
don't bring
never forget it.
They have them at hotels usually.
No, you don't use a toothbrush the whole weekend, do you?
It doesn't, no.
Be honest.
Yeah, I usually skip that on the weekends.
Howard, we're in the hotel in
I mean, that's
Does his
unreal.
breath just stink?
It doesn't smell, though. I think it's all the alcohol kills the germs.
The vodka, yeah.
When you wake up, isn't your mouth all pasty and you just want to clean it and clean your teeth?
Yeah, but then I have a coffee or a Coke and it's fine.
And then it's stinking Coke and stinking coffee mixing together.
We're doing a show in Illinois.
It's so gross.
We're doing a show in Illinois one weekend. And we have to leave, and I'm brushing my teeth, and Richard goes, what the hell are you brushing your teeth for? We're on vacation.
Yeah, why take care of yourself?
Vacation from teeth brushing.
It's a burden.
You had more than 18 cavities, man. That's
I
how
did.
fucked up you are. 18 cavities.
I got them filled, though.
Yeah. And there's going to be more on the way.
Have you been back to the dentist since then?
Once, yeah.
What did he say? You need to take better care of your teeth.
Yeah, they scolded me for not flossing.
Flossing? You're not brushing. You're not. I mean, don't you? When food gets caught between your teeth, don't you want to just clean it out? Like I carry toothpicks. I mean, I just
don't notice that stuff like most people, I guess.
Wow.
How do you not notice it? How do you not notice you feel clammy and disgusting?
I don't know.
Well, it's I even took Sal to my old house in Florida, my warehouse.
Shit.
When you live in a warehouse for 8 years and you shower once about every 2 or 3 weeks, when you shower once every 3 days, that's like living the high life.
Where would you shower?
He'd hose
outside.
himself off. Don't you remember?
Oh, that's right. But back then, didn't you think about, like, now you got a girlfriend, and God knows I don't know how. But
She's a saint.
But she is. But back then, first of all, she's going to wise up to it. You got to start washing yourself. Back then, would you ever try to get abroad? I mean, like, where you shower for 3 weeks?
You know what? After about 5 years of not getting laid, I gave up, and I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to be a man. I'm not going to shower. I was kind of doing it in protest of women because I was so angry about it. I used to love like walking up next to a hot chick at a bar and stinking and stuff. It's kind of my way of saying, you know what, I don't need
Your kind of
you.
way of admitting you're gay.
Yeah. Well, no, I was an angry guy because I didn't get
You
laid.
didn't get laid for 10 years, right?
Yeah.
You're not an angry guy.
But you weren't getting laid because you smelled. It was self-perpetuating.
Well,
And you didn't brush your teeth, and you looked disgusting.
After a while, that's the reason, yeah.
After a while, I think that was the reason from the very beginning.
When's the last time you showered now?
Sunday, I think.
Sunday.
If you have to go,
No.
after that question, you're fucked.
Wait a minute.
You're a pig.
Today's
It's
Thursday.
fucking Thursday, man.
Is it?
Dude.
Nobody answers, to when's the last time you showered.
When did you shower?
My shower curtain was in the wash. So
Shower curtains in the wash?
Yeah.
Just buy a
His
new
shower
one. How
curtain
much
The
is
gets
it?
washed
shower
more than he
curtain
does.
gets the shower.
Shower curtain's like $3. You
No,
can go to
I like
fucking Walmart.
I got a nice one with like a painting on it and stuff, and I washed it. And I didn't want to get water all over the bathroom.
There's a painting on your shower curtain.
And it takes 3 days to get your shower curtain washed?
Yeah, well, I do drop off laundry. So.
Wait, dude,
They make these liners, Richard, that cost $2.
Yeah, it's called a liner.
it's
That's
Thursday.
the thing. It's a liner. That's what Robin's talking about. That's what I'm talking about. In other words, you have the regular beautiful shower curtain, and then behind it is a plastic liner.
Oh,
The plastic liner is like $3, $5.
I'll have to pick one of those up.
Yeah, and it lasts for months, and then you throw it out when it starts to get
Yeah, when you take
shit
it in,
on
you
it.
get another one.
Months. It lasts for years. Most families.
Or maybe take a bath if you have to get rid of your shower curtain.
Yeah.
Wash your balls and your asshole.
I always, I get busy with something. I'll be working here or at home. I'll be playing guitar, and I just don't think about showering.
Richard,
It's like last
it
thing
takes
on my mind.
4
long.
days. It's 4 days. Like, how many shits have you taken since then?
Oh, probably 8. About 2 a day.
I mean, come on, 2 a day. Did, again, this has gone from like goofing around with Richard to where I want to call human resources.
You taking 8 shits and you didn't want to wash your asshole out with water and soap? No. You like it. You like it smells.
He does.
He does.
There is
loves
something manly about
Do you like to put your finger down there and smell it?
I do. In between my balls and my thigh.
Jesus.
I'm sorry for anybody that's eating breakfast out there, but there's nothing better than taking your 2 fingers, rubbing it between your nuts and your thigh, and you get that man smell,
You get a coyote smell, is what you get. A man smell. Dude,
What is that smell? Oh, that's man.
what did you
I
just
smell coyote.
Dude, you're almost 40. What did you just say?
It's like a musk. It's like natural.
That's like a cheesy smell.
Can we
Yeah.
interview his girlfriend? Because there's no way she's fucking you
She
like
must
that.
have had a stroke and has no sense of smell.
Well, I shower when we're together.
When you're making love.
Yeah.
How do you get the crust off? I mean, my God, you've been building it up for days.
I can't make love to you. I can't get the crust off.
I don't have a
Richard, do you
shower
know-
curtain.
Richard, do you know how little you've experienced with life? If that is like something you say, there's nothing better than. There's nothing better than doing what you just said.
Right, 2 fingers
Well, yeah.
between
I can
the
think of
balls
about
and
100
the tape.
things.
I'm a simple person. I enjoy simple things.
There's thousands of things within a block
Right.
of the studio that are better than that.
Well, I enjoy that
Yeah,
too.
why
but
is he in New York City when that's all he needs?
So your girlfriend doesn't shower either, I guess. 'cause
No,
then
she does.
But the shower curtain's not there, so
yeah,
she's...
she got water all over the floor. She just put a towel down.
Does she live with you?
Uh-huh.
So
she
you-
has
you
for
don't-
2 or 3 years.
So you
yeah.
don't
Oh, my
fuck?
God.
You don't
Yeah,
fuck
that
but
dude.
Sunday through
So
Thursday?
she's smelling you for 4 days, stinking.
I thought she only saw you occasionally. She's living with your
Oh, yeah.
unwashed ass?
Uh-huh.
Well, yeah.
She
She's
doesn't
cool.
say
She don't mind.
shower?
She likes the smell.
Once in a while, she'll say, you got to get in the shower. She'll smell smell my breath. She'll tell me when I need to brush my teeth.
Like a dog, you take it down for a cleaning. After you get a whiff of shit in the house, like time to get the dog cleaned. That's
Richard,
what it's like with him and his girlfriend.
You guys sleep in the same bed?
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, wouldn't you like to just, like, if it's like, I don't know, do you plan, you're young people, you plan every fuck that you every time you fuck?
He fucks her all dirty like that.
Yeah, I mean, on a Tuesday night, you never roll over and go, hey, I'm a little horny, and you try,
If I do, then I jump in the shower first.
Oh, that's
Sure,
good.
Yeah, right.
Scrub down.
First of all, you don't. Second of all, who wants to go through that? Just be clean all the time.
Hey, guess what?
too
You'll be
hard.
prepared all the time.
Come on, honey,
Yeah.
blow my smelly balls.
It's hard to teach an old dog new tricks.
If,
bet you
if you
she's-
don't smell
I
anything,
bet you she's
it means
blown
I
him
want
after.
sex.
I bet you she's blown him after 4 days of not brushing his teeth and
sure.
cleaning his balls and ass.
Right.
I bet you she has.
He subjected her to everything.
That's the truth, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know when I shower and when I
Stick
don't.
your finger in my smelly ass.
Nothing better than that.
And then she's a drinker too, right?
Not like me, no.
You want to smell something good?
To me, my favorite things are drinking and smelling my taint and
taint.
balls.
You've talked about doing that, Howard.
Yeah, but I mean, I've done that like coming out of the gym and stuff to check that I'm really
And
rank.
then he goes and takes a
Then I
shower.
then I bathe down, dude. I'd shower at least once a day, if not twice.
You should, I mean, or jump
Yeah.
in the Hudson or something.
Yeah, that's cleaner.
It's cleaner than me, yeah.
I don't know. That's really gross, man.
That is El Stivo. I wake up in the morning, the first thing I got to do, even before anything happens, you brush your teeth and get all that shit out of your mouth. It's grimy after a night of sleeping. I don't know how you go days. It's weekend. I don't have to worry
just take
about
some coffee.
And
it. Weekends, I like to relax and not brush my teeth.
We're on vacation. Why are you brushing your teeth?
And how
Sal,
often-
what are you doing?
It's Martin Luther King's birthday. I'm not brushing my teeth.
Hey, and
Every
how
day's a
often?
holiday.
How often is he doing that shit here and then touching everything?
I don't go
No.
near him.
Well, even if he hasn't done that shit, he's done it at some point and not washed, and he's touching everything.
I
No.
say hi to Richard like from a distance. Like I'll look into Richard and Sal's room and I just go, "Hey guys," and then I just walk right
yeah, I
by.
stand at the door. I don't go through the
You
threshold.
used to come in our studio every morning. And
Not
that,
anymore. Once you
that
started telling
changed.
me, yeah.
Yeah, at one point it smelled like a locker room in there. And we
Well,
went,
this asshole would go to karate, and he would bring his gear in the morning because he would go to karate after work later on, and he never washed it.
Yeah.
So he would hang his filthy, sweaty, piss-smelling robe in our studio, and it just smelled like a locker
The
room.
whole thing
and he
reeked.
never, ever
Someone
washes
told
it.
me he left his bag for his gym bag with clothes in it for 2 months, and they opened it up. It smelled like a dead body.
Oh, it did.
oh,
But he's still wearing those clothes. Like that dead body smell doesn't affect Richard. He'll just go in there, put that dead body shit on him.
Did anyone complain
And-
at your karate school, or
Nobody has yet, no.
or you still go?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
You have to wash your gi.
I do every once in a while.
Richard, you're gross. Really, it's not. You should move
yeah,
out
he
of
doesn't
New
care,
York
Artie.
City.
There is no way of embarrassing him into
You're not
being
embarrassing.
better.
He's if you notice, he smiles when he
like a
admits to all
retard.
that.
He loves it.
He likes it.
It's a manly thing to me.
But
I'm
did you
sorry.
ever hear us fucking with Wendy the retard when we go, do you ever smell your own shit? Yes. You're the exact same interview.
Except he's not retarded.
Well, I don't
hope I'm
know.
not.
Well, there's
And by the
an
way,
argument
there's
there.
no way you're doing a lot of karate. I mean, you have an enormous belly now. I mean, there's
Yeah,
no way you're
I'm not.
working out.
I'm not doing it as near as much
Yeah.
as I should.
Right.
And my diet gets crazy on the weekends with Chinese food and pizza and stuff like that.
You need a size 50 black belt.
It's like Elvis.
I'm the size of a dojo
I
now.
could barely lift my leg like Steven Seagal.
Toward the end, Elvis was wearing a cape with like a little superhero cape, and he had those bell bottoms that were too short. It looked
Well,
almost looked like a
actually-
cross between like a Star Trek uniform, like when Kirk wore those pants and they had those bell
Right,
bottoms.
it's jumpsuit.
Yeah, it was a cross between Superman and a Star Trek uniform, and then he was so fat, and he paid a karate instructor to give him a black belt. Like he just wanted the black belt. He didn't care if he had the power to
And
back
then
it
he'd
up.
do the poses on stage. That's all he could do.
He'd do his kata on the stage while he was singing Suspicious Minds, and then he'd be doing his, Shotokan,
and
pose.
try to kick his leg up.
Yeah.
He looked like Artie in a white jumpsuit.
It was
Sal-
like Chris Farley doing
Yeah,
right.
karate.
Sal, didn't you try karate and they humiliated you
Yeah,
or something?
a long, long time ago.
All right. All right, boys.
All right,
Fascinating glimpse into the world of Richard and Sal.
Isn't it a little embarrassing to
It is.
for Howard to be calling you, you know, filthy and smelly, and then your buddy over here is piling on.
I know. I mean, you work here for enough time, and you try not to let things faze you.
But I thought you were like brushing regularly and washing more often.
I am.
We talked about this a while back. You know what you did with Howard, and it seemed to have had an effect on you a little bit.
A little bit, but you know, old habits are hard to break, and I'm 34 now. I'm getting old, and I have habits, bad habits, and that part of that's not brushing and showering and stuff. And I get busy. Me and Sal are busy guys. We got prank calls to make. We got songs to do, balls to sniff, and sometimes showering's just not part of my schedule.
Just think, if Richard was showering while we were at a department store recently, we would have never recorded the new bit, Nicholas Gers. Yeah. So, you know, you got to know what your priorities are.
Or if I was showering while we did the retarded flu call, that call would have never happened.
Right. Or if he was showering when he did Brown Mounds, it would have never have happened.
If I was showering right now, you wouldn't be getting this interview.
Right.
So what should I do? Do this interview or go shower?
You're right. You should
shower.
Not shower, I guess.
Tim, do I stink, really? Smell me.
Just got handed a note out in the hallway, for those of you who are following anything that happens in the hallway.
Yes.
Ronnie, the limo driver / security guard, just got woken up in his chair by Sal banging cymbals near his ear.
So he does sleep out there.
Yeah, they caught him.
What's his thing? He's supposed to be the guard.
We'll have video in a second. It's really funny.
I always love that. I love to see that. Well, good. Wake his ass up. He should be guarding me.
He's not happy.
What did he do?
He's not happy.
He slammed the door, and now he just left the compound.
How could he be upset? He wasn't doing his job.
Like that he's upset.
So who's protecting anything right now?
And you mean he left?
If he left the compound.
Yeah, why would he leave the compound? He's supposed to be guarding me.
He might have gone to change his diaper.
Probably shit his pants.
Yeah.
It's the second time this month. Sal. Oh, here you go.
Fred needs audio.
I've got it.
Oh, there's Ronnie sleeping. Well, he's out cold.
Yeah, and he says he doesn't.
Second time this month they caught him sleeping. Uh-oh, here they go.
Oh, my God.
Oy vey.
He hit it.
All right, man?
Oh, that's great.
Get the fuck out of here. I'm sick of you motherfuckers.
Slam the door on them.
Yeah, but...
But he's sleeping on the job.
Yeah, is he sleeping so he can stay up late running around?
Ron, you can't sleep here, dude. That's really crazy.
I mean, that's your job. Even Artie knows not to sleep.
Knows
Boy,
that Ronnie can't sleep.
God, sleeping sounds so good
There's
right
certain
now.
jobs you can't sleep through.
I got to see that again. When's that going on Howard TV? The fans need that one.
That should be on tonight.
I love Ronnie.
I'll be on one of tonight's Daily Show.
On tonight's show?
It'll be on tomorrow night after midnight.
Oh, tomorrow night after midnight.
I love Ronnie stealing all my fucking
listen,
bits.
Listen quietly, because maybe you'll hear him say something. There he is. He's asleep. Here comes Sal. Ronnie slams the cymbal.
He's trying to get him.
He tries to punch him, but he hits the cymbal.
Fuck out of here.
That's the...
Sick of you motherfuckers.
All right, man? Fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I'm sick of you motherfuckers.
Wow. And he slams the door like that's wrong to wake him up.
Yeah, I think Ronnie goes out at night now. You know, he's
That's
single
what I'm
Ronnie.
thinking, yeah.
You know.
Fooling around.
Good for him, man. But still, you got to get your work done. It's ridiculous, Howard. I'll talk to him.
Talk to him for me, Artie. I'm putting you in charge of that. Describe how he's going down the wrong path.
What do you want?
I just want to get I want to know why you fell asleep.
None of your fucking business. Maybe it's boring around here.
I just need to get a straight answer.
I need for you to get the fuck out of here.
Oh, that's what he brought in?
Leave me alone.
saw some stuff out there. Look at all the burgers again.
Look at these animals here.
Wait,
look
what?
at this.
What's
Look at,
going on?
Look in the
Wait,
background. Look what's going on.
You could jump in. Let
Chris,
Jason do a set.
so for people who don't know the radio business, it's very rare to get free food. So right here at the end of the show on Thursday, Bobby Flay and his people were nice enough to send up a bunch of free burgers, as Salas told everyone, taste like pussy. That's how good they are. And the entire floor.
Animals. They're like friggin' animals.
And now convened around our free food table. Interns, radio guys, the Howard TV guys. Animals. The news people are here, and they're just literally, as they were unpacking, the woman couldn't unpack the boxes. Everyone's crowding around her and shit. I grabbed the burger. Sal grabbed this for me. But I told Ronnie, I'm like, hey Ronnie, take charge of this situation. You know, you got 8,000 people crowding around the table. Everyone's pushing each other. Shit's getting messy. You know, form a line, do something, keep the hall clear. But Ronnie fucking won't
And he's
do jack
not doing
shit.
that.
No, where the fuck did Ronnie go? He grabbed his burger and he fucking left.
Well, I've never seen. We've gotten food up here. You know, it's a rare occasion. This food I've never seen food disappear so fast.
Ronnie, who's the first one to take a burger?
It's like you think
Well,
like,
Scott the engineer was the first one to circle, but he didn't take anything. He first circled, but he didn't take it though. The first one to take was Richard Christie.
Yeah.
What do you get?
Then Scott the engineer. But Scott was here first to circle. See what's going on? He's going. Are we? Is this for us? Is this for us?
And he's back. Look.
Yeah, we have one.
Oh, there he is again. Look at him.
Oh, really?
And we're building one in Paramus.
Look at him. Look at him sneaking his big
Yeah,
arm
right
in.
in the Bergen Town Center.
It's good. Really good.
Will you?
Tastes like.
But weird reaction is that you just think that you're a genius at everything. You're good at radio. That's it. No.
Tastes like a burger. It was good. Actually, it was one of the best burgers I've had for, I guess, this style. Which I don't know if it's like a fast food formula they have. I don't know. Is this like a takeout place only? If it is, it's really damn good.
Sal, how's that burger, man?
Well, the first day I got my iPhone, this guy, said, hey, you get porn on your iPhone, here's the list.
How long do they keep this urine when you're being tested for steroids in the NFL or the Major League Baseball? Because
What do you mean?
They have retested a sample of Barry Bonds' urine.
Right.
And now they say he tested positive. You know, these are
You are
urine
kidding me.
samples they've been holding.
What? They keep the urine I mean, I would think they do the test and then they throw out the urine.
Can I come clean about
This
something?
urine is from
Oh my God.
2004.
Wow.
I have a great revelation, and this is going to be one of those things where I shouldn't say this out loud, but I'm gonna. I purchased urine.
You're kidding. When? When did you purchase it?
The day after I made that stupid promise to you.
Serious?
And I had to throw it the fuck out. I put it behind a bunch of liquor bottles.
Where do you go to get it?
Oh, a kid sold it to me.
Are you serious? Because I would think you could know someone who would just piss in a jar for
What
you.
happened was there's a bunch of kids in the town I grew up. They're all fuck-ups, but they're trying to get on the fire department.
Right.
So to get
Well,
on
why did you ask me to give you a urine test? And I even protested. I said, Artie, I don't want to give you a urine test. Why did you? Like, you were nuts.
Yeah,
about it.
it sucked.
You know you would fail.
Well, no, I'd still be okay with it. I'd still be clean, except for Subutex liquor.
For Subutex liquor and what else?
Maybe weed.
Mm-hmm.
But
You're doing great.
No. I was
He's
next.
clean as
I
a
was
whistle.
next to somebody who was smoking weed, but
Oh.
no, that could fail. And you know, I don't know. I'm fine. I'm not on heroin, but I paid $500.
Oh.
And I told the kid he's trying to get on the fire department, you know, and he's like, "Yeah, this is brutal. I haven't smoked pot or done anything for 6 months." And,
Oh, so he's going to get urine from himself. How
Yeah.
gross is it?
it's gross. I made him.
I mean, where do you? What did they sell it to you in a jar?
Well, he came over to my place, and I made him piss in the, you know, I didn't see dick in cup, but
Right.
He put it in like a Poland Spring bottle, and then I transferred it with gloves
Oh, my
to something else, and then I put tinfoil around it.
Because it's so gross to look at.
Yeah, and then I put it in the back of a bunch of whiskey bottles, and then I just threw it out like last week. I forgot
So
I
what
had
part of you insists to me? I said to you, Art, you don't have to do a urine
because
test.
I was
don't
excited.
Want
I tried to make it sound like I'm normal.
Yeah, but
I yearn to be normal.
I know, but I told you you're never going to pass it.
No.
And, you couldn't pass a urine test ever.
Yes, I could.
Why don't
No,
we?
you couldn't.
Yes, I could.
When?
Just put Artie in rehab.
I'm not in rehab. Why? I'm not.
Because
I'm
someone,
fine.
I talked to someone about that,
Yeah.
and they explained to me, Artie's got to want. You know, there are people go. You know, everyone acts like rehab's the cure.
I'm totally
you could go,
fine.
You could go into
I'm
95 rehabs and still not be better because you got to want it.
Guys, I've been clean
Look at Steve-O. He fought it
Well,
at first.
Steve's a hole.
Can I just talk
Jesus
about
Christ? The
Steve-O's-
guy's bleeding and throwing shit at the. And that, may I add, they waited till that happened.
Can I just talk about how it's just so funny because I want to go pull the tape of how insulted and indignant Artie was.
This is what's great about
when
me,
I said
guy.
I had to watch Artie pee in a cup, and he goes, "Are you insane? Do you think I'm fucking crazy enough to go? I'm going to buy urine."
He fails his first drug test. I've already picked the date of his drug test.
But he can't know the date.
No,
yeah,
he
okay.
doesn't know.
All right,
it. Don't worry.
It
No,
should
I
be
don't
every other
know.
day or so.
I don't know.
What are you
Yeah, I
waiting
don't know
for?
why
Just
there's a special
get
day.
Yeah,
You should be
Because it's
tested
random.
already.
It's random drug testing.
All right,
I'll
go
do
ahead,
whatever the
I'm
fuck
going
you
to
want.
And it should
randomly.
be regular.
He doesn't know, and Gary's going to watch his penis in the cup.
No,
Go
he's
ahead.
not.
Yes, he is.
No,
Yes, he is.
Yeah, well, he has
then
to.
I'm
Somebody
not
has to.
doing it.
He'll bring
Then
out a
go to
whiz in there.
rehab.
Then I'm
They-
not doing it.
they have
Then I-
fake
then I
penises.
quit
Then you
the
got to
show.
walk in the room naked.
Then I quit the
because
show.
You have to walk in naked
Not getting
because
naked, I
you're going to
quit.
get a bag of urine in there. You're
I'm going to get a
trickster.
bag of urine
In your
there.
pants.
Where am I going to
In
get a
advance.
bag?
Yeah, yeah.
Where?
You'll buy it.
You could frisk me before I go
People
in.
buy urine to pass drug tests.
Seen the
all time.
Whizzinator? It's a fake penis with a bladder.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't have the Whizzinator on. I
Sure
don't
you
have
don't.
your already. Where do I have it?
You think it's ridiculous for us to think that you might try to beat a drug test? That you wouldn't pay Teddy for his urine or something?
Teddy's not.
I'm just saying. I'm giving you.
Teddy's urine is way too
You know a
expensive.
bunch of people. You throw money at everything.
Then we'll have a girl.
I don't know one person who doesn't do drugs or drink. Where am I getting urine from? No, I bought urine before you accused me of buying.
Yes.
I did. But if you could go back to whatever those days are, I'm wearing a leather jacket and I have the urine in here in my breast.
Are you
pocket.
serious?
Yeah. So if you look at the tape, it might be like.
You could see
You
the
mean you were
urine.
carrying the urine with you because you thought we were going to do the
Yeah,
urine
he
test?
didn't know when the test was going to come.
You're officially
Oh,
the
my
funniest person I've ever met.
I came in here.
But meanwhile, you weren't even clean
I came
when
in
you
here
said I'm going
about-
to take a urine test.
Yes, I was.
Then why would you buy urine?
No.
If it was the next day.
I was worried that stuff would show up. Okay, very worried.
Art.
Stuff that you take.
But I haven't done heroin since December 24th.
But we.
I
were-
haven't.
No, but we were giving you a drug test for everything.
I know. That's where I made a mistake. I should have made it just heroin.
Just heroin. I don't know if they make that test.
They do. You could just check for opiates.
Ignore coke or anything like this. So just
Yeah,
heroin.
you could.
Just
You
tell
could
us
see.
if there's heroin in
You
there.
could see specific stuff.
All right. Well, anyway, that's a very interesting revelation.
But I was always wondering about if the urine stayed.
Stayed good.
Because then the one guy said, you have a way to keep it warm because it can't be cold. And I was like, oh, fuck. So I would put it in a room with heat every
next to the boiler.
Did you really?
Listen, Howard, I'm crazy.
Oh,
but
my God.
I don't want, I want to keep my job here. It's very important to me.
But that wasn't a condition of keeping your
Yeah,
job.
it was just to go to rehab.
See, I had to say it, but that's how good of a person I am. I had to say it.
All right, let's go to Robin because
God,
that
I'm
sounds
sorry.
crazy.
Yeah, no, but the urine got real dark as the
Right,
days
it
went
doesn't
on.
stay good.
And I was like, does this even look like fresh urine?
Right. Well,
There were flaws.
I am shocked to hear that they saved his urine, but there you go.
The samples are believed to contain traces of the previously undetectable designer steroid known as THG or the Clear. It was called the Clear because it wasn't supposed to show up on tests. The New York Times reported last week that federal authorities had detected anabolic steroids in a urine sample linked to Bonds. However, it's unclear if that urine sample and the sample seized in the 2004 raid are the same.
Well, in interest to keep up with Artie on the show, I have a confession to make. In my jacket right now, I have a bottle of shit I carry with me.
What are you carrying that for?
I can't tell you exactly why.
Oh, and when Dr. Drew said the penis and cup thing, I had the urine on me.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I was going to take it out. If you guys made me do the test, I was going to take it out and put it on the table.
Oh, that's good.
I should have done that. Fuck.
Wow.
Well, we didn't test you.
You're really an addict.
No, Howard, I'm a dedicated worker.
Sorry.
Oh.
Who else? I'd break my ass. I'd break my ass ever since I was a fucking
You're in a dark place.
longshoreman.
Brother. You're in a dark place.
Yeah, well, you're right.
Yeah. You are.
But no, I'm okay. I'm okay, I think. Because if I can stay away from the hard shit, my life won't become chaotic.
But, Artie, are you going to drink?
Yes.
No, I haven't had a drink.
That's not true.
How do you know?
Because I know.
Okay, well, let's go penis and cup right now.
I have to watch.
I haven't. You ask anybody at my gigs, I'm totally sober. I'm fine.
Then why don't you take a real urine test?
Because the Subutex, I was afraid I couldn't stay off the Subutex long enough. And, you know, every once in a while you might have a drink.
So you're saying there was no entertainment lawyer?
No.
Who called you and
the
said you
entertainment-
shouldn't take a urine test?
Yeah, he did call.
See, for once at least I didn't get fooled about that.
No, he did call me,
Yeah.
the guy.
Sure.
4 in the morning.
But he told me the second book deal was up to 1.5.
Harry, that is a great.
Does this surprise you?
No, nothing surprises me
Really?
anymore. Nothing. I mean, nothing surprises me anymore. But the only thing that I mean, Artie is the world's best liar.
That's crazy.
But although I wasn't buying into it, as soon as he said he didn't want to do it, I knew that there was something up. And when he got indignant about, you know, what am I gonna buy urine? But the fact that he had it on him in his pocket
He was
while he's
walking around with a bottle
while
of
he's
piss.
yelling at me for saying, you know, it's great. I said he's officially the funniest person I know. That is fucking funny.
Now, you obviously can't believe anything now after.
Oh, I stopped believing before, but this is just I think what he just said is actually one of the funniest things I've ever
You're
heard.
taking this pretty well.
No, it's funny.
Dude, so you're buying piss now?
Yeah, man, it's terrible. It's one step above buying shit.
Is that one of the low moments in your life?
No,
Buying urine?
No, the lowest moment in my life probably was, I don't know, I'm trying to think. Having dinner with DePace down at Point Pleasant with Scott and some of his kids. That was a low moment of my life. Drinking piss is second.
Let's have a moment with Steve Langford, who's really dedicated. He's a dedicated newsman. You gotta hand it to the guy. He takes his job seriously. Impressive. Go ahead. Let's hear what you got.
Is Eric the Midget's next public appearance soon to be a victim of this devastating economic crisis, or just a complete and total lack of interest in meeting the angry little guy? Eric's set to meet and greet his fans at a Sacramento Kings game February 27, but so far only 2 tickets for Eric's appearance have been sold, and the guy who bought those 2 lonely tickets, we are told, now wants his money back. A source,
is that true?
That's what we are told. A source in a position to know now telling Howard 100 News Eric the Midget's appearance is this close to being canceled.
Eric, I thought you said 200 people were going to be going to your appearance.
Well, Johnny hasn't bought the tickets yet. That's what the 200 to 400 tickets to be sold. They were going to be bought by Johnny.
Yeah, but I mean, if Johnny buys them, what's he going to do with them? I mean, that's how you're going to. So 200 people aren't buying tickets. It's just going to be Johnny Fratto bailing you out. You know, what do you have to say, Steve?
Well, Johnny told us yesterday there is 0.0 chance of him buying any tickets to this.
Really?
Yes.
Eric, Johnny's telling the news he's not buying any tickets. How do you get that so wrong?
Shithead. I don't have it wrong.
Steve said...
He said to me that he would consider it. Eric, the loser. And if the team was better than they are, then maybe people would come see this meet and greet. Eric, the asshole. Maybe if I was doing it for the Lakers, which I've asked Johnny to set that up.
Yes, Gary.
Hey, if you go to Gary page 1, so there's a funny piece of tape. So this whole thing starts out where Eric calls Johnny Fratto at like 2:30 in the morning to say, "Hey, you got to buy up all these tickets." It's in the left hand. It's in the left-hand corner. Don't play the first one. That's just Eric going on and on.
Yeah.
But Johnny calls back. It's the funniest thing because you can hear the baby screaming and wailing. Johnny's like, "Don't ever fucking call here at 2:30 in the morning."
The second one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Eric, how in the world do you wake me up at 2:30 in the morning? You want me to buy 200 tickets? What are you, nuts? If you call late like this again, I swear to God, I'm going to get a fucking screwdriver, and I'm going to come up there and I'm going to take you apart. You don't call in the night, you fucked me up. I'm definitely going to get even with you now. All right.
What are you doing? The guy's a family man. You're calling him at 2:30 in the morning?
And bugging him about buying your tickets.
Eric, you can't be for real.
I am.
Why did you call him at 2:30 in the morning?
there's never been a problem with it in the past.
If someone calls your house past 10 o'clock at night, they're fucking rude. 2:30 in the morning.
And when you have a baby.
Oh, my
it's over.
God. Well, he does. He has another baby. He has Eric the Midget.
Eric, shut up, midget.
You're a baby.
Well, you don't make any sense.
Jackass.
You don't call someone's house with your needs at 2:30 in the morning. It's a babyish thing. It's like behaving like a baby.
I mean, you're not even. It's not urgent to buy these tickets. You don't need to call him at 2:30 in the morning.
Eric, that's what you sound like.
It is urgent. I don't want this to be, another thing where no one shows up.
It's too late.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, it says here, Eric the Midget's forehead looks huge today. Let me take a look at that. Put it up on screen, guys. Whoa!
What happened?
Eric, what's going on? I think combing your hair back that severe is a bad idea.
Yeah, that's a lot of forehead.
No one else fucking complain. Shut up.
No one else is honest with you. That's a lot of forehead.
And a lot of big blotch there, too.
Big, giant square blotch like that.
Shut up, you damn witch.
Like that guy who ran Russia for a while? Big Weinstein? Gorbachev, that dude.
Actually, it looks like a car peeled out on his forehead.
Yeah, like a tire track.
Like a tire track, kind of just when it takes off.
Eric, you're fucked.
And
in
the hair,
every way.
the hair color that he's dyeing his hair, there's no real color like that.
He must have just done that.
That's a fresh.
There is.
That's a fresh dye job.
Yeah.
It's got to be. When did you dye your hair last?
Last Thursday at Frederico's.
Yeah.
So you're getting it done by someone now.
They did that at Frederico's?
Yes.
Wow. Did you say to Frederico there's no color like that?
There is color like that. It's in their fucking book, jackass.
Yeah, but we're talking about on humans.
Yeah, that's horse hair. That's almost clown red, actually.
Right.
I know a clown has hair like that.
I went Emmett Kelly red. I want to look like Bozo.
Is that what you told them?
Did you say you wanted to look like Emmett Kelly?
What?
Did you tell me you wanted to look like Bozo?
I look like Bozo. I want to join Barnum and Bailey.
Nah, it's a little too red, Eric. Trust me. You should go a little...
The way my hair color was when I was a kid.
You look like Heat Miser.
Yeah, but you're no kid.
I'm Mr. Heat Blister. I'm Mr. Sun. Da-da-da-da.
You're an adult male.
Yeah, you're Mr. Fat Ass. Shut up.
I'm Mr. 101.
What's going on with your forehead there with that big red square on it? I mean, I'm concerned. Is that psoriasis?
No, nothing's going on with it.
Yeah, okay. You're very red and blotchy.
But really, Eric, you know it's ridiculous to call Johnny to buy the tickets because that doesn't mean you're a success.
It looks like you walked into a freshly painted stop sign.
Why is it Johnny's responsibility to
you
Eric?
get yourself in these messes, and then he's supposed to.
Yeah, it's
bail
out.
you
It's out in the public forum here that you're asking a friend to bail you out. So it would be more embarrassing than canceling.
And so Johnny will have to get 200 of his friends to show up.
Did you hear the guy who bought the 2 tickets for your appearance wants his money back?
I don't fucking think so.
Steve, how do you know that?
An extremely good source.
Hear that?
Oh, whatever, you Canadian jackass.
The truth hurts?
Not the truth.
You ain't phasing Langford.
Well, Johnny's not going to buy those tickets, not after Eric wakes him up at 2:30 in the morning. I know that. Johnny is
I don't know how
not.
Johnny's still friends with him. He's so abusive.
Johnny's a saint.
Johnny's a wonderful man, but I think he's at his wit's end.
I don't know. It sounds like he's done that with a screwdriver before to other people.
Hey, why does the guy who bought the 2 tickets want his money back? Maybe we could get to the bottom of the problem that way. Do you have any ideas, Steve?
I don't have the answer on that.
You didn't say to him, why do you want the money back?
We'll have to look into that.
All right, thank you.
He came to his senses?
Wouldn't he have a lot of time with Eric? I mean, if he's the only guy who shows up.
It'll be a night with Eric.
Yeah, I mean, he could have exclusive time with Eric, you know. And this is a guy who gets $40 for just a phone message, so it seems like it would be a good deal.
And Eric, there's nothing worse than doing an appearance where it's 1 or 2 like really obsessed lunatics who show up.
Which, by the way, visit my store at jfsc.tv/ETA.
By the way, you should know this. At my book signing over the weekend, someone asked me to sign a picture they bought off your website, Eric, and he drew a bunch of cocks on your face and
really
the cocks that Eric's sucking and
oh my God,
yeah, it was really defaming it.
I don't think you're allowed to do that legally.
I think for another
Draw
5
a cock onto Eric's mouth.
Yeah, like big. It wasn't good art, but it was a cock clearly.
That doesn't sound very nice.
Yeah, and it has the cock.
Eric, how do you
coming
feel?
on
People are buying your picture and drawing cocks on your face.
That's not cool.
Right.
It looks better than the enormous red blotch on your face.
Actually,
Yeah, you're just absolutely enormous. Period.
Actually, you should sell it like that. I'd buy a picture of Eric with a big cock in his mouth.
Oh, I'd pay an extra 20.
Yeah, Eric, maybe you ought to start drawing the cocks.
Thank you, Eric, and appreciate the phone call. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good luck getting some midget pussy this weekend.
Artie, I'm surprised to see you here. After this morning, I didn't think you'd ever be back in our wonderful studio.
I was dead to Gary.
You're
Hey,
back.
Gary, by the way, I think we made up, but what a show business move to say I'm dead to you. That's like a producer, like, Artie's dead to me. That's like what Jerry Bruckheimer says to you.
I got to be honest
one
with
of his charity hockey games.
I got to be honest with you. I'm not so sure we made up. I mean, Howard said we made up, but we didn't
Listen,
really. We never really made up.
I came in here today to really
to
go
tell
out.
1/10 of the audience that heard you this morning you're sorry.
Well, what do you mean?
We don't have the listenership that
No. I said this today. I think I made this point today when I said that I came in there today mad and I wanted to say mean things because I was mad, and I said some things I didn't mean.
But see, you have to seriously. How do I know you didn't meet him?
That's me, man.
That's the tough part. Like you said,
It's me. It's like, you know what I'm like? I'm like David Niven in the Pink Panther. It's all a lie.
But it's so hard to tell.
You have to pick and choose. I've lost my credibility with you and Will.
And others, and I give Will some credit at least for having the balls to come in because
Will,
he's not the only guy that
I like.
No,
Will.
but Will's not the only
Will.
guy that grabs my ear and says shit. He's just the only guy that had the balls to come in and
Who
fess
the
it.
fuck? Who the fuck says shit?
A lot of people.
You both break each other's balls, but it seems like there's an underlying level of animosity between the two of you,
and
neither of you guys know where it's coming from.
No, John.
That's true.
And
it's true that there is, and it's true I don't know where it's coming from.
I was very hurt by what you said on the wrap-up show. And let me tell you something. If we replay that clip, I think I'd be justified. And if a coworker and a person who's supposed to be a friend says something like that about you, a blanket statement, he lies about everything.
But I didn't say. I said, how do we know if we could trust him? And the funny thing is, myself.
Let's calm down with that.
No,
Have I ever done anything to you like where I really, really betrayed a trust to you? Like really a bad fucking thing where like I fucked you over, man. Like, you know what? Artie fucked me over.
No, on a personal level,
okay,
no.
well, that's what it sounds like, though.
No, but how could you be so insulted that people might think you're lying about stuff?
but
That's the part that's so ridiculous.
lying about certain things is fine, but you're not getting my point. Not to take my word on anything is what pisses me off. That's a blanket statement about me as a person, not as a drug addict or a guy with a drug problem. Saying you can't take my word about anything and that I lie about everything.
No, I don't.
Is
I don't say you lie about everything.
Well, you just did.
But and you know what? I didn't mean that. What I do
Okay,
mean
well,
is
thanks.
that everything is now in question in my head. That doesn't mean you lie about everything. It means everything's in question.
Then that's your problem, man.
But it's a problem that's not that hard to have.
It shouldn't be in question. It shouldn't.
And I'm not the only one. I give Will
you
credit.
keep saying that. You're not
because
the only
it's true,
one.
because Will's the only.
Let's talk about you. I'm talking about you. Not
I'm not
everybody
sure
else.
when you're telling the truth. That's me talking.
Even
That's it. I can't say it any other fucking way. I'm not positive when you're telling the truth anymore.
Tell me one time outside of like drug stuff you think I've lied to you.
I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at it.
Because I've never done it, Gary.
I guess not.
Of course I haven't. You want to get on here and be interesting by just calling me a fucking liar. So I'm not taking it anymore.
Okay, you said how you feel, and I said it's tough to know.
All right, okay, good. It's tough to know then. I'm sorry you can't figure that out.
Listen, I'm entitled to an opinion, Artie.
Okay, then it's a dumb opinion. I'm entitled to think
your
I'm
opinion.
entitled to think it's a dumb opinion.
And you're totally entitled to think it's a dumb opinion.
It's all entertainment, Gary.
But how do I know when you're entertaining me or not?
If you don't know that, then you are a monkey. What are you talking if I say something
So I
funny,
should know that you might have lied about not going to the shrink?
No, Gary, you're picking and choosing what you think is a lie and what you don't think is a lie. If you're going to admit that sometimes while I'm on the air in that forum, I'm trying to be funny, you can't take anything I say as gospel. And to be offended by it is stupid. If I come to you off the air and say something to you that's a direct lie that really betrays you, then that's a different story. And that's never happened. If you're fucking Ellen DeGeneres or Jay Leno, and there's a guy that writes jokes that get laughs every fucking time, but he's always an hour late. Sometimes he falls asleep, blah, blah, blah. But there's another guy who's on time every day, who looks neat and never has a problem or a drink in his life, and everything sucks. Who are you keeping at hiring time?
I don't know, because I've never been in that situation till now.
If you don't know the answer to that, Gary, then you're a dumbass, stupid motherfucker.
Thank you.
You keep the guy who writes sucky jokes.
Wait, don't name call, because this is.
No, let him name call. This is how he feels.
There's a disconnect between, because you have been in that position. You have the man standing next to you is late a lot, and he works for you, and you haven't fired him. Why?
We threatened to fire him,
but you haven't fired him.
It was very close.
Do you feel any better after that conversation, Gary?
I feel physically exhausted, and I felt that way after this morning. It's physically exhausting, even though it's only words. I don't know. I mean, Artie and I came to sort of, I guess, an uneasy truce. But if Artie wasn't here, I would have come in and I would have said, is Artie dead to me? Well, of course not. I got to deal with Artie all the time. But I don't know that we fully made up. Howard said we made up this morning. What I hope will happen is we'll just, try to start over again.
Artie claimed on the wrap-up show, I just heard this clip, they played you and Gary, I guess, fought for like an hour.
Oh, my God. I heard there was more fighting. Yeah.
Two battling bruisers. And,
it wasn't even a commercial.
You're kidding.
I don't think so. Not for like 50 minutes.
They went at it pretty good. It was very compelling. About whether Artie's like Artie is a liar, but Artie's point was, well, who doesn't lie? Especially if you're on the radio, you've got, and I thought about it, Artie is right, because...
Artie's right about what?
Okay. Gary was upset. Here's the argument in a nutshell. Gary's upset because Artie lies about his drug use, and therefore lies when he says, I can't come in today, I got a stomachache, but it turns out he's battling heroin or something like that. So he's saying, how do I know you're not lying all the time? And Artie's saying, look, I don't lie all the time. If I didn't have a job on the radio, I wouldn't have to lie to you at all. The fact of the matter is that when you're on the radio, and I know I've been in this position, you got kids, you got, Artie's got a mother and a sister, and you're trying to convince them you're going to shrink and all this, and they think that you are going to a shrink, and that seems to give them some comfort. So then he gets on the radio and he goes, well, I can't tell everyone I'm not going to the shrink because then my mom's going to find out about it and it's going to wreck fucking my life.
It's sort of like the Bill Clinton lie about not having sex with Monica Lewinsky. You can't tell everybody because Hillary will hear.
Right. So, but Gary said, look, Artie, it's my prerogative to feel shitty that you lie to me. He goes, but Artie goes, but you lie to everyone too. Everyone lies on the air. It's like there are times you just have to. And so, if they went round and round. But anyway, in the midst of this whole, hostility thing that these guys were going
This was a hostile argument.
And Artie's a dirty fighter. Sometimes he called, a couple of times you have no brains and you're a monkey.
Artie's very street.
Yeah.
That's one thing about Artie.
Artie gets really down in the dirt.
If you get into a fight with Artie, he's going to pull out all the stops, and he's
going to bite you.
I thought about this.
Gary was more of a gentleman about it.
Artie's the kind of, I see why his relationships fail.
Yeah.
Do you, Robin? You point that out to me?
Well, everyone can see that.
Yeah, because Artie immediately tears everybody apart, and then he wants to fix it by saying, I'm sorry, but people can't forget what's said.
I say things that you can't take back.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You do say some bad things.
I've said some things to Dana that I can't take back.
But anyway, Artie was saying that he knew right away that I had a nose job. It's very obvious.
Wow.
And that everyone, in other words, how I goof on Gary about his caps because we all knew.
That wasn't me trying to say it's not as serious as what I'm lying about. But for years, people would ask and you would say no on the radio because you had your reasons for lying about it.
He was waiting to get us to reveal ridiculous things so he could say, I have a nose job.
I agree that everyone on the, you see, look.
And 99.9% of the stuff I've lied about is drug-related, and it's all been on the air. It's like, how can you say any different?
I tried to explain it to Gary afterwards. I said, Gary, the fact is that when you're on the air, and I've made the best attempt I can at being one of the most honest broadcasters in the country, but there have been times, in order to protect some people in my family and things, I haven't, I've been less than honest. because you're on the air. It's a touchy situation. And you do have kids, and you do have, situations where...
Other people have not agreed to be so revealing.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So, when someone asks you a question and involves someone else, you're like, oh, how do I be honest here? And so you can't be 100% honest on the air unless you're insane.
And in terms of disrespecting the show, I love the show so much, which is why
You
eventually
come clean.
I come clean, because I think that would be fascinating to people. Like, I didn't have to sit here and say I bought piss. I didn't have to say I did shit my pants doing coke in a big guy.
So where do you and Gary stand?
I do that because I think it'd be compelling for the show.
Where do you and Gary stand?
Well, I called Gary Friday.
Oh, did you?
Because I did. I felt bad, and
it got heated.
It did, and we had a good conversation. And look, I apologized to him, and I even said there's no need for you to apologize to me.
Do
we
you
had a
think
nice
that's
talk.
the end of it?
I hope it is, Robin. I don't know. I'm in a bad way lately. I had an issue happen personally that was kind of shitty, and
when, this weekend?
Last week, and I don't know. Lately, getting out of bed, the depression has been like fucking. Like, I've had what I call 2 great depressions in my life. Where
Are you in one of them now?
it feels like I'm going into one where I might have to get some medication again, because
geez.
I just can't get out of bed. It's like a wet fucking blanket. It's just bad depression. Like all the symptoms I used to have.
Really?
So yeah,
You
like
don't seem so depressed right now.
Well, he's working now.
I could. I've worked through the other ones too,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I just really felt.
You ever been diagnosed like as
yeah.
bipolar or whatever they call it?
Bipolar is a word that's been used, yeah. But
so why don't you go on meds, and then if
I
he
could
was
tell
on
that.
them for a while, and he got better.
yeah, they're leaving you out.
I took Paxil for a while, and I'll tell you, I got straight on that, and then I stopped taking it, and I was fine for years. I mean, I don't, it's like, it's that great Onion joke, depression hits losers the worst.
That was a big headline back several years ago.
I mean, that's just the best joke ever. And it's true, look, my career's going great, but there's other things in my life that isn't, and I'm depressed about it. I mean, it's like, if I was, Jim Dandy with everything, I think I'd be depressed.
Yeah, maybe you just suffer from depression.
Shit happens, and you get depressed about it,
Well, hey, sorry to hear you're going through that.
But I'm all right. I'm here.
Yeah, you look good to me.
I think me and Gary, agreed to a truce. I think I call Will too. I call John Hine, because John Hine got hit with some residual shit.
Really? He hit everybody.
He only got splashed though.
No, I just said I fucked on the wrap-up show, and I don't think John likes that.
Yeah, you said you don't like the wrap-up show. You said it's
clearly.
a bad broadcast.
Clearly, I love it. I'm always listening to it.
Would it be fair to say your professional life is annoying and your personal life is a 2?
It's all annoying.
Annoying. Everything's annoying.
It's
right.
annoying.
I forgot about that. Yeah, my personal life is a 1, I think.
Let's see. Yeah, well, there's a ton of email about this.
I'm sure.
Some attacking Artie, some attacking Gary, some attacking me for not sticking up for Gary, calling me a pussy because you let Artie walk all over Gary.
Oh.
Listen, these two guys had an argument. I told you where I stood on it. Gary has a problem with Artie. I don't. And even Artie said on the wrap-up show, if Howard has a problem, he'll come to me. But I don't. Artie said Howard thinks it's funny when I fall asleep.
Gary and Artie, how did the falling asleep come into it?
Just everything got dragged.
Oh, wow.
I mean, Gary said to me,
this guy says, Howard, you pussy, you let Artie walk all over Gary while you sat there like a pussy. Tell it like it is. Don't you agree Artie is a liar? I agree that we all lie.
Why don't I mean, but when 2 staff members argue, Howard always lets it go. I mean, it's funny.
If I interrupted that, I would have gotten such shit email like, why can't you let anybody argue?
Right.
Yeah,
Why do you have to make it about you?
You're always going to get shit.
Doing it right.
What did you say that, I mean, listen, Artie and I definitely have issues with each other, but Artie's the one who brought it up the other day. In other words, I wasn't looking to pick a fight with Artie.
Right.
He was mad at something I said.
Well, no, you were on the wrap-up show and you had said that Artie is a liar and that it really bothers you and you don't trust Artie about anything anymore. So Artie confronted you about it. He said he was sick of it and he didn't like what you were saying about him on the wrap-up show. And that's what started it, and I listened. But when I listen, people get mad at me, and sometimes when I jump in, people get mad at me. I can't win.
Right. No, you did the right thing the other day. I didn't expect you. That's the way the show runs.
I mean, I know you get upset when Artie misses some work. I don't.
Right,
because, quite frankly, I feel that it's within the parameters that I can accept. Now, I assure you that when things are unacceptable to me, Artie will know it.
Right.
But
that's what I'm saying. I think
That was a point I didn't get to make to Artie the other day. Is that we're both right in the sense that you don't care and it bothers me, and that can be just because it bothers me doesn't mean I can do anything about it. It's just the way I feel.
Right. You feel that he should be a little more professional.
Right, but you accept it, and I get that. We both came to the agreement.
He is being professional in that when he can't work, he doesn't come.
Right.
Well, and again, I'm not staying at home to put on a little hat and have my friends over to have a party.
He really can't work those days.
Those days I can't work are horrifying to me. I sit there scared, like everyone's going to call. Well, did you hear what I'm like, oh my God, and I'm sitting there shivering.
So Gary, is everything okay with you and Artie now?
Yeah, I think so. He called me probably like an hour after the wrap-up show, and he apologized, and I apologized, and listen, there's some pretty crappy things said on both sides that I think it'll be hard for both of us to forget. But I think we sort of got it together.
Now, has your opinion changed of Artie? Like you said, you can't really trust him anymore.
No, I don't. Listen, I still think that I have to question some of the things he said, but he was right. I mean, he hit me with my exact words. I said everything Artie says is a lie, which is not what I meant. But what I did mean to say is that almost a lot of what he says I have to question, and that I stand behind.
Dude, so is every... You're right, man?
What now? What?
No, I just want to make sure. Is everything cool with you and Gary?
Oh, yeah. Me and Gary are tight, man.
You guys are tight?
Tight, yeah.
Can you believe everything you say now?
No, I wouldn't believe anything I do.
So maybe you guys aren't tight.
No, I think, unfortunately, Gary and I, our friendship boat has sailed away. It's left the dock.
So that was just a bullshit call?
Now, the only person I have left to alienate on the crew is Brian Phelan and Scott DePace, actually. They're my only two friends right now.
You could never.
And they say I could never. I'll think of a way. I said this earlier on when I had this job. I will leave here. I will get everyone to hate me. This is what I do. I'm very good at this. And then they don't call me again, which is my goal. Although I've made Ted hate me years ago, and he still calls me. I don't know. So I don't know. I got to do something really bad to everyone here to get them to stop fucking calling. Including you, whoever you are behind the camera. Who's that, Danny? Chris?
Chris.
Chris.
Hi, this is Richard Christie, inviting you to watch my new television show, Howard TV's Interview with a Porn Star.
I was very promiscuous.
On the show, I interview some of the most talented and beautiful women in the adult film business.
When I was about 18, I met up with Ron Jeremy.
You and I both know that not all artists work with oils, watercolors, or clay. No, sometimes they work with vibrators, dildos, or rubber fists.
Did you write all that yourself?
Howard TV's Interview with a Porn Star. New episodes premiere every week, only on Howard TV On Demand.
Turns me on knowing that I'm turning on other people.
I'm McDonald, and I'm going to go see Howard Stern and talk to him on the radio.
What's going on, man? Anything new?
Just what I told you. I just fucking told you.
So you just here to hang out?
No, I told you word for... You have it on tape. Why are you asking me?
So you're here to talk to Howard?
I'm here to... What did I say? I'm here
Anything
to...
in particular, though?
No.
No.
I never think more than about 5 seconds ahead of time.
Keep us on our toes. It should be good.
I don't know. It might not be.
We'll find out.
It'll be fine. All right.
All right, thanks, man.
Norm Macdonald here, the comedian. Used to be on Saturday Night Live.
Norm was just making me laugh. He was telling me. He said something that's so true.
What did he say?
He just did stand-up down in Florida.
Right.
Like, in Florida is such a different world with people. Like, there's a lot of creepy people in Florida, like swingers, you know?
Right.
And
what?
Like, after you do a stand-up gig, people from the audience will come up to you, like an overly tan, like, guy with a bunch of jewelry on, and they'll say, "Hey, man, I come back to my apartment."
Is Artie telling my story?
Yes, he is.
Dad, you want to tell it? You tell it.
Yeah, why don't you let Norm?
Norm's here, but
hey,
Norm
if I could
can't
bring
speak.
3 stories, and then Artie will tell one. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's pretty
How
good.
the fuck did that work
Yeah,
out?
why do we need you?
What
Just
the
tell your
fuck?
stories to
Norm,
Artie.
what happened in Florida? Why is doing stand-up?
No, that wasn't a story I brought. I was just telling him.
Why is doing stand-up in Florida? What is Artie talking about?
No, because in Florida, where I just was, they have people that I don't know what the fuck they do, but everybody got money. I guess like they had Coke for years, like thousands of pounds of Coke, and I don't know if guys still do it or I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, there is a lot of Coke there, but you're right. People
That's
are
what
rich.
he
And,
knows.
people are rich, and you don't know why. Like they're just in your face with
So
money.
a guy picks me up. He's a limo driver, and he's like, fucking guy goes, yeah. He goes, I can take you any place, man. Anything you want. I go, what? He goes, anything you want. He goes, I got my wife. I go, your wife? Like, I thought he was talking about like drugs or something. He starts with his wife.
He could take you to his wife.
He's got his wife.
Says I can get you anything I want, and then he goes, my wife.
Don't you want his wife?
Was he offering you his wife?
I don't fucking know. But it wasn't. It was all weekend long. I just meet 4 or 5 guys, and they go, hey, so this is the wife, and this is the other wife, and how about the 8 of us?
Oh, yeah?
Well, they wouldn't say it right out, but you kind of go, oh, what are you talking about? Why are
These guys are trying to deal you their wives?
No, they all want to swing.
No, you
they
don't
want
know
to
what the fuck. You don't really know what the fuck's going on because they don't come right out and say they want to fuck you.
Why does everyone want to swing with you, do you think? I mean,
not me, anyone.
No,
anyone.
they ask. I've gone deeper into the conversation than Norm did with these
Yeah.
people because it's fascinating, and I wanted drugs. But no,
it
they'll
involves
tell
drugs
you.
like crazy.
They'll tell you eventually. Like, look, there's me, and this is my wife, and this is her friend Nancy, and this is my friend Ed. You know,
Yeah.
and we'll get some
Ed's
ecstasy.
where it becomes problematic.
Nancy was fine.
Yeah,
Ed's a
everything's
problem.
going good. All of a sudden, Ed, what the fuck?
And Nancy's usually 46.
Who the
and
fuck
she's
is
at work
Earl?
done.
Who the fuck was this guy? Nobody told me about a guy coming out of a closet whacking off with his half-hard cock. Where the fuck did he come from?
Wait, they say we'll all
Things were
go to
going really well in the fantasy. You, Nancy, and Shirley, and suddenly Earl walks in.
Yeah, what the fuck? You never told me. And then
in
they're like,
your
well,
ass.
if we brought it up, we thought you'd say no. Of course I'd fucking say no.
Earl was an afterthought.
There's always a hot tub and ecstasy and pills, and they go,
You know
"Come
what?
back and we'll all fuck."
You know,
and you're like, I don't want to fuck
like,
anybody.
Like I lived in a, you live in a hot climate. You live in a hot climate. There's
Yes.
not a whole lot to do. You rely on other people, and it becomes like an orgy state. I think
that
that's
what
what
it
happened.
becomes?
I think like I lived in Detroit for a while, and there wasn't a lot going
That's
on.
different.
And people just sort
Detroit?
of yeah. When I lived in Detroit, people would just sort of congregate together
Uh-huh.
because there wasn't a lot of outside stimulation. You relied on others.
Right, Detroit was mostly rape.
No, not you're talking about the suburbs. I'm talking about
Oh.
in the suburbs of Detroit. You know,
okay.
Detroit itself is a horror scene, but people would begin to rely on each other for entertainment. I think that's what happens, and then there's this weird,
It's creepy, right?
creepy thing that happens where people just start having
There's
sex with
celebrities
each other.
coming to town, and we kind of know he wants to party, and he can fuck my wife and her friend, and I'll fuck him.
There's a lot. That's kind of unsaid.
Yeah.
You know, the
Yeah,
part
well,
about
who's
where a
taking-
guy's fucking me.
Who's taking them up on these offers? They
At
must
the end
be
of the
working.
night,
A lot of
I
comics.
guess, I guess the idea is
Doug Stanhope.
Yeah, Doug Stanhope. So anyways, I go, no, I go, listen, basically, I'm not a fancy guy. Fred, you know that.
Really? I always thought of you as a fancy
My
guy.
thing is, like, for a sexual encounter or something, I like to lie on top of a lady. I don't need a lot of fucking shit going on.
One girl will do it.
Yeah.
Are you currently
That's exciting enough for you.
Are you
That's
currently
good
in a
enough.
relationship, or are you playing the field?
Oh my God!
What the fuck? What are you,
Are you,
retarded?
no, are you really having a relationship? Come on, be honest.
Come on, man. Seriously, what the fuck? Listen, I
Are
want
you
to talk
in a
about this
Are you
fucking.
trying to
I want
insult
to talk
him?
about. First of all, it was funny because the guy was in here. When guys get interviewed and they're not really famous for anything except giving a guy steroids or something.
Right.
Because one time at Saturday Night Live, there was this guy telling Artie, there was this guy, Football Williams, and this guy is the guy that threw the brick at original Denny's head during the riots. Remember that?
Football Williams is the guy who, during the riots, would throw. I remember Reginald Denny was a white guy.
Yeah,
He had
he
the
threw a
misfortune.
brick at his head.
Pulled him out of the truck.
Yeah,
Threw
that
a
guy's name
brick
was
at his
Football
head.
They
Williams.
had.
Yeah, his name was Football Williams.
And he was on Saturday Night Live.
No, he was on Donahue, which used to be right beside Saturday Night Live. But
Okay.
Schneider told me this story, Rob Schneider.
Right.
He went in, and Football Williams was there in a suit. You know, he was on Donahue.
Wearing a suit.
Yeah, wearing a suit. And he kind of recognized him, and he was like, fuck, it's that guy that fucking threw the brick at the guy's head. You know, he's all mad.
Yeah.
And then Football Williams goes, hey, man, you the copy guy. You funny. He says, you do my name, man. Football Rooney, or whatever the fuck. Right? So then he said, Stan Schneider said he really liked him after.
Yeah, you know, that's a funny thing. Like Artie said, he didn't like the guy who shot the steroids into Clemens, but then he met him and he liked him.
Yeah.
It was a very different kind of thing, you know.
And
so.
you could tell he liked the show. You know what I mean? Like, that's how they get to you.
Yeah. But
listen, man, I'm always on the lookout for you guys out there in the fucking real world. You live in your little fucking
Our
bubble.
little bubble here.
There was an article about Artie.
Oh, in Rolling Stone.
That thing.
Oh, you know about this shit?
Yeah.
You read the Rolling Stone article and you thought you'd
It's the
tell us?
fucking weirdest fucking thing I've ever read in my life.
Do you think it's a negative article or do you think it's a positive article?
That's the best article he's ever read about.
They had an age-old debate about this fucking article.
Well, let me ask you something.
This is the only art. Listen, if you read an article about an entertainer, I think this is history. This would not. I have never read an article about an entertainer where the entertainer is described as a liar. You don't see that like if they're doing a piece on fucking Elizabeth Taylor.
Right.
Not only is Elizabeth Taylor lie to people. What? You go, what?
But let me ask you
I thought I was reading about a fucking comic. What?
Norm, let me ask you a question. There's a school of thought, which I share,
Yeah.
that, you know, Artie's book is about his
And
drug.
then he goes, and then she goes like, there's other shit where she goes like, he's a fucking guy that's like, kind of like these two dead guys. Andrew Dice Clay, obese, tragic clown. Like, that's a phrase. There's no phrase with obese in it. I've heard tragic clown. She tries to throw that in as if that's the phrase.
Well, I know Artie.
Obese, tragic
And
clown.
then I'm like David Sedaris, which is
And
great.
No, all of a sudden she goes, I guess I'll make him a fruit. What the fuck is that? First,
So you didn't like the article?
he knows because he knows.
Understand it.
What? I didn't like the article.
You didn't like the article?
It's the fucking worst article I've ever read. It's not, this ain't no puff piece. Listen, let me tell you about. You know show business.
Yeah.
You got your puff pieces.
Yes.
And then if it's not a puff piece, what is it? Inevitably,
It's a shitty
hatchet
piece.
job.
Yeah, hatchet job, right.
Fucking hatchet job.
But let me ask you something.
Jesus, horror.
You're working up Artie into a sweat, but can I give you the opposite point of view?
He's just funny. I think he's funny.
Norm.
Not being funny. I didn't think it's shit article.
Artie is in Rolling Stone, which is exciting.
Yeah,
you
because
know.
they come and they go, hey man, we like you. Hey, I know these motherfuckers. Hey, we
Artie
like you. I mean,
cooperated
obviously
with
not going to go, hey man, we're going to fucking call you an obese clown. Here, can we take your picture?
Do you ever?
By the way,
did this ever happen to you?
Artie, why do you have a fucking sign saying no photography fucking equipment allowed in my apartment?
The picture was not good in your opinion. Yeah.
No, the picture, I don't fucking
Norm, has this ever happened to you? Were you ever the victim of a hatchet job?
No, I did.
You seem bitter.
You know, because people come with. Obviously, she came fucking wanting to fucking fuck Artie over.
Do you think
Really?
so?
You think?
Of
Can I ask you
course.
something?
That's
though,
what
Norm?
they do when they do this thing. But
Norm,
when-
I'm trying to ask you a
But
question.
I had a guy that came to me one time, and he actually liked me.
Yeah.
I changed his mind.
You mean he came in to do a positive piece?
Yeah, I was at Saturday Night Live, right? So
Yeah.
the guy fucking comes and he thinks I know about politics, but I don't know about anything.
Right.
Right?
Just because you did the news.
Yeah,
doesn't
just because
mean-
I did
yeah,
the
right.
news. So he's a famous guy. He wrote this book called
Oh, the guy you had, Howard, David Wild.
David Eggers. David Wild was a good guy.
Yeah, I had David Wild.
David Eggers. He wrote a book called My Staggering Book of Genius or some fucking thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I read that book. It's a good book.
Yeah, I don't know. I won't read a book where I don't understand the title. This will be a good. You know, like those movies.
Yeah.
You
Too
know,
fat to fish.
Yeah, I'm too fat to fish.
That's my title.
I know it is. I like it. It's a good book.
Norm, what are you saying? You had a hatchet job
like
done
this
on
book
you?
or
What are you saying?
No, I'm saying he came. That was very funny because he came liking me, right?
Right.
So he goes, "Hey man, politics, right?" And I go, "I don't know anything, you know." Jim Downey knows a lot of stuff. He does those, and I just like read the headline and then try to figure out a joke.
All right.
And so he goes, "Oh, he's kind of like, huh?" Because I guess he liked political stuff or some fucking thing. So I was doing stand-up. So I go do my stand-up, right?
Right.
And fucking, I'm all sick that day. You know, I didn't think I could do the stand-up because I had diarrhea and everything.
Oh.
Why do you point to your throat when you say you have diarrhea? I'm just curious. But anyway, go ahead.
Diarrhea of the mouth.
It was all the way up there.
Artie says diarrhea of the mouth.
So Norm, so the guy liked you.
More like diarrhea of the mouth with this guy.
So
What?
the guy liked you. He thought you were political. You
Yeah,
were.
yeah. So then I wasn't political. So then he goes and fucking does this gig with me where he thought he was gonna see Mort Saul or something like that. So meanwhile, it's a guy with diarrhea backstage going, "Ah, fuck! I hope I don't have diarrhea on stage." So that doesn't help the story at all.
Right.
I like it.
You like it? So I go on stage, and so anyways, when I go on stage, I just talk at the start, you know, and so I just talk about having diarrhea and everything for a little while, and being weirded out that I was on stage with feeling like I had diarrhea. So I just did some fucking jokes or something, you know, talked for a while.
Yeah.
And then at the end, I never know what to do at the end, so I just talk to people, whoever the fuck they want to talk about.
Sure.
So guys were like, and yelling out shit and stuff. And so then in this article, then the article comes out, and all of a sudden, I'm a fucking guy that does a fucking hour act about diarrhea.
Oh, he turned it around on you.
He doesn't
But that
talk
was
about
what it was,
politics.
I think, in his head. He goes, like this, the first line is, the first thing you have to know about Norm Macdonald, he's not a political comic, you know,
Yeah.
unless you consider diarrhea or something like that.
So you were the victim of a hatchet job. Here
No,
was
it wasn't a hatchet job. It was just what he thought, I guess. This is a fucking hatchet job.
So in Artie's article, let me give you the opposing point of view that I might share.
I think she wants to go like, oh, fuck, what if Artie dies and I wrote a nice thing about him, you know what I mean?
But wait a second. Artie's book is about his drug use. Artie's book is about all of his, you know, all of his faults.
Carousing.
And his carousing. And she says, you know, basically, here's a day in the life of Artie, and there is a lot of turmoil right now in the life of Artie, and she describes it. So maybe it's really...
Maybe you should be asking your buddy Artie, why would he expose all of that to a reporter?
But Norm makes a good point,
Because
too.
that song, Cover of the Rolling Stone, you know, Rolling Stone.
But Norm
I
makes a
was
good
into
point.
that.
I mean, she even says in the article that Artie's trying super hard to impress her, and
Yeah, but I
But
wasn't.
everybody is.
No, Artie- yeah, it's an article.
I don't know. It's an
I
article.
mean, I was on some level, but I wasn't trying super hard to do
you were
anything.
being nice.
Like one time they did a Rolling Stone fucking thing about me, and I was like, hey, man, like he was like, hey, tell me about yourself. I go, I don't want to compliment myself, but when I read these fucking articles, everybody's saying the guy's a fucking genius and all this shit. I go, why don't you go just ask people? They'll fucking tell you something. Because I read these articles, I go, do people really think about people this much? You know, they'll go like Howard Stern. Fucking a guy has fucking 8 things to say, you know. I go, I never thought.
All right, well, the title of your article was The End of Civilization. Norm Macdonald used to be urbane wit of SNL's Weekend Update. Boy, is that over.
Are you Googling or something?
Yeah, wow.
No, I mean,
Did you use www?
Yeah, I used www, and I found out what was going on.
But he's right. Norm is right. When you read stuff about somebody else, I don't know, like David Cross or something, or some of these other guys.
Everybody else is a genius.
Yeah, they got a million people in their life that they find who call them great, and I'm
it's
like,
like
well,
a
maybe
guy's
they'll call
work-
somebody in the.
It's like a guy's worked on a quote for a fucking month or something. You know, it's like Churchill. He goes, well, the thing about Dana Gould is the big fucking thing. I go, wow, that guy thought about that a long time.
So it's very important.
Come up with that big fucking thing. I don't think about anybody.
Do you have a publicist to make sure now that these kinds of things don't
Like if
happen?
somebody asked me about Artie or you, I go, you're fucking real funny. I wouldn't go like, well, I guess.
Did you call the guy after your article appeared? Did you say,
No, I
I'm
didn't give
not
a
pleased?
shit. No, I didn't go.
I mean,
but it was
Artie-
nowhere near this. This is like
This is DEFCON 5.
Yeah.
This is bad.
Hitler got better press.
I think a lot of these writers too don't like comedians.
What about when they make
from
a
the
joke?
beginning? You know?
I love when they
make a
when they
joke.
make a joke and it's the fucking most shit joke of all time.
What is it?
I don't know. Every,
Well, no, like
every
a lot of
fucking
them-
time they'll make a joke. Like in the review, they'll make a joke. You know,
Right.
they'll go like, "Dirty work was worked.
Was dirty.
Didn't work so dirty when whatever." Some
It
fucking
should be washed.
But these are guys who can never get a job writing on any show that Norm or I was ever on. You
Right.
know what I mean? It's
Right.
like, and I think they're bitter about that. But clearly,
I just felt bad for Artie.
then when they call people up about me, it's never that. You know, it's guys that I know have said to my face, "Hey, you're funny," but it's always like, "Yeah, we're just afraid Artie's going to die."
yeah.
Well, listen.
I don't know. You know, it's just one fucking.
Now, I understand you are going with Artie.
It's
to-
just a slimy job because the girl has to go to Artie and pretend she likes him. It's going to be a good article.
Yeah, she's
you know.
faking it too.
Fucking shit job where you have to lie to somebody, tell them it's something going to be good, and then disappoint them.
On any level, do you think she wrote a nice article?
That's what you think? I didn't
On
really
any
think
level,
that.
do you think she was? Did she give you the impression, Artie, that she liked you and she was going to do a good job?
Yeah, she said, "Listen, I think you're." She said to me, "She said after I did stand up, I was driving her home, and she said, I think you're unbelievably talented. That was impressive to see." She said to me, "It was unbelievably impressive to see you got a standing ovation going up, you got a standing ovation leaving, and there were people mobbed backstage trying to get you to sign their book, thanking you and hugging you." I said, "Well, great." I said, "That's going to look great in Rolling Stone."
Unfortunately, that didn't
Just
make
that didn't make it in.
And everything she said was true. That happened. I didn't tell her anything, but it's like.
Norm, how are things otherwise besides Artie's article? Are you
you over
doing
that?
okay? I worry about you because I
Worry
believe
about me.
because you have problems too, like Artie. Artie has his addictions, but you are addicted to gambling, aren't you?
No,
come on, get away from the microphone with your hand. I can't hear you. No, you gamble a lot. You go to these. Someone told me something amazing about you, that the movie Rounders, which is about underground gambling, was based on your life.
Oh, no.
Is that true? That they followed you around?
No one told
I didn't
you
say that.
I did. I got that information.
I know that guy who wrote it likes Norm.
Is that in my Wikipedia?
You know, Brian Koppelman likes you, the
and
writer
that
of
he
that.
followed Norm around, and Norm would go play poker at a lot of
In
these
the middle of
underground
the
couples
night,
in the
yeah.
middle of the night.
That's true.
And it's actually a documentary on Norm's life.
No, it's not.
It is.
But I would go to the same club where it was where they did Rounders, and this was before Rounders. Yeah.
Why would you play poker?
When I was a kid, I played backgammon. I was good at backgammon.
But why would you play poker at an underground club when you could go to, let's say, Vegas or Atlantic City and play poker? Why would you go underground? What is the
I was
appeal?
only a little kid. I was just a kid.
Oh, you were a kid.
And
oh,
one is, well, no, but one is 2 blocks away in Manhattan. You know,
I see.
Me and Norm went to the second time I was on your show ever with Norm, we were in one of those clubs all night long.
Right.
And we came right from the club.
Did you get your clock cleaned? Did you lose a lot of money?
I lost all my money immediately, so I had to start shooting pool. There was just all gambling going on. So I shot 8-ball until like 6:30 in the morning with a guy, and I lost $800 doing that.
Right.
And then Norm, I lost about $2,000 at the tables. Norm played poker. And then
Did Norm win?
We just
Hey, one time a guy tried to hustle me at pool.
Are you good at pool?
Norm's good at pool.
No, I'm not very good. But we're just playing like bar pool, like we're drunk. We're out drunks. This is when I was young, you know.
But you play for a lot of money.
No. This is when I had no money.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm playing this fucking. Right.
Yeah, you're okay.
When I'm playing this fucking pool hall, and this big giant black guy. It doesn't matter what color he was.
Yeah. All right, but it helps the story. Giant black
like
guy.
Forrest Whitaker in The Color of Money.
In The Color of Money. Yeah. So he comes. No, but he's dressed like he has all this stuff, and he has 2 girls with him. You know, and I'm all drunk. I'm like an idiot. You know, with my friends playing pool. So he goes, "I'm next," you know. So he puts his like fucking 4 quarters down, and so then he goes, "Here, let's play." So the guy, he has his own stick, you know.
Oh boy, you're in for trouble.
Yeah.
Then.
So we're playing, and he's missing by only like a millimeter every time, you know. But I win, I beat him handily, but like he's the worst hustler ever, right? So we play for $1. So then he goes, "Now we're playing." He goes, "Now we're playing for $100. Like it goes up to 100 from 1, and I just beat him every fucking. So I go, "No, I'm not. What? I'm not playing.
I'm taking my $4 and going
drunk, you know." I go, "I'm ahead $1." I was kind of an idiot.
Yeah.
I go, "I'm ahead $1. You know, I'm not playing you anymore." Ah, and so the guy goes, "Oh," he's all mad. So then another guy played, and then stupidly I gave my friend advice, and then the big giant guy hit me with the cue across my head.
Wow.
And I looked up, and the cue stick was right in my head, and he goes, "I break people's bones for a living, motherfucker."
What? Oh, whoa, you're kidding me.
Yeah, that was.
He
my
sounds
story.
like Football Williams, that guy.
I was like that.
Oh, but Norm,
So that was my story about my
Norm,
pool hustling days.
You should keep that one to yourself, the pool hustling story. But Norm, shouldn't tell that on radio. Yeah. But Norm, I don't understand something. You go to these underground clubs and you play these cards, and it's a lot of money. You're talking about a couple of grand, right? You're talking about maybe
I lost
20,
a couple of grand.
You're talking
He's got
20.
160 million. It's like, you're talking about. It's like when Johnny Carson tried to be like, "What's a loaf of bread cost nowadays? Is this crazy?"
No, I'm saying I got news for you. I would
$2,000. It's like $2,000.
I wouldn't gamble $100.
Yeah, but he's not a gambler. I've seen
I
Howard
don't
get mad over
understand
$10.
I don't like to gamble. I find it insulting. That, in other words, I find making money, is a very, especially where I grew up, is a very hard thing for a lot of people, and it's a tough thing. And to just piss it away in a gambling situation,
My old man felt the same way.
offends me.
You
And
my father would think that too.
Right, but you play for big bucks, right? I mean,
No,
20, 30 grand a clip,
I'm
right?
trying my best.
Well, you don't remember what happened with this place when we were there all night.
Yeah, tell the truth.
And we were there. I don't know what Norm played that night. He was playing all night. I lost $2,000 myself,
Right.
But so we came here and Norm accidentally said the name of the place.
Oh fuck!
Do you remember that, Norm?
Yes, because the guy did not care for that.
A guy called up and said, "Yeah, listen, Norma." Like later in the afternoon, he said,
about
"Listen, we appreciate you coming here, but we don't have a fucking publicity department.
We're not looking for
They're
customers."
not looking for that.
Can I say the name of the place? It's not
The
there.
Mayfair.
No, don't say it.
It's not there anymore.
The Mayfair. It's
They-
not there
they
anymore.
closed
No,
it.
it's a famous place now.
Yeah.
The Mayfair.
Yeah.
But Norm, I think Howard's right in the sense that guy Koppelman who wrote Rounders, he's a good guy. I know him too.
Yeah.
He likes you.
No, he
and
was there
sort of
all the
hung
time.
around.
Yeah, he played at where.
Well, why couldn't it be his own story if he was
I
there?
might be involved. I knew a guy that was in the movie, Joey Bagels.
Yeah, what I hear is that it was based on you.
Yeah.
Legitimately,
He would
yeah.
watch Norm while he played.
So, are you going to Vegas with Artie and going to be on Sam Simon's TV show with his gambling?
Oh, you're doing that, right?
Yeah, I'm doing it. Are you doing it?
Yeah.
He told me you were. Yeah, me and him together are going to play poker on television.
Now, how is that going to work for Artie? You know he's going to get into trouble in Vegas. I thought you were interested.
All I know is like Sam's been to this Playboy. It's Playboy's Sam Simon's poker show or whatever it's called.
Right.
But
is it on real TV?
I don't know. He's been there more often than you'd be for
Playboy
Grey's
channel.
Anatomy or something. You know,
Right.
it's like that kind of a production.
So Sam Simon, the guy who created The Simpsons, has a gambling show.
Yes, a poker show where he's the host.
And where does it air? Do you know?
And me and Artie are the guests.
So Sam's not gambling.
It's the Playboy channel, Howard.
It's
Playboy
the Playboy
channel.
Yeah,
channel.
that's
All
what
right.
Sam told me.
So it'll be you and Artie and Sam.
It follows Hef's place.
I see. So it'll be you, Artie, and Sam up against each other in a battle of poker wits.
But hey, don't expect. Don't be surprised if there's a streaker. It's
you
on
say
Playboy channel.
Right.
Sam
Yeah.
is the host, but he's
You never
gambling
know.
as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
please.
no, Sam's playing.
Okay.
And early on Hef show before,
It gets
it's
more and more interesting. Sam's playing poker as well with us.
Oh, wow. And,
what a bitch.
And who are the other people that will be playing with you?
Dick
Will it be-
Gregory and Lenny Bruce.
No, really.
From
Who will be the other people playing at the table?
I don't know.
Jennifer Tilly,
Of course.
Is that true? His ex-wife.
his ex-wife.
Right. And maybe some other
And
folks.
Phil Locke is Jennifer Tilly's present
Boyfriend?
Is that the Unabomber guy?
Yeah, the
You know, the
professional
professional poker player they call the Unabomber because he
with the
wears a
hood.
hood.
Oh, he's a professional poker player.
You're
He's
gonna go
great,
up
yeah,
against
he's
a professional.
We're going to go up against a
And
professional
they will.
poker player.
And what do? They give you a certain amount of chips. Everyone gets the same amount, and then you have one big winner at the end.
Yes.
Is that
And
correct?
what's the prize?
It's
The
charity.
prize is it all goes to good cause.
Oh.
But do you gamble the same way when you're gambling for a good cause as when you're gambling for yourself? Shouldn't the prize be really money for you? That's a whole different thing.
Norm does. Norm's competitive, man.
Right.
He just, no, but Norm, he does.
Are you going to take it? Do you want to win? Do you want to beat Sam Simon and Artie at the poker table for charity? Are you going to be motivated to win this
Yeah,
thing?
well, you want to win for charity because
Yeah.
it's good stuff for the world and stuff like that.
Right.
But you know what I don't like when I come and my charity is not as good as the other people's charities.
Right.
And then I go, oh, maybe they should win because there's like AIDS in Africa and stuff.
All right.
And mine's the like some improvements at the Bel Air Country Club.
What is your charity anyway?
That's it. It's the
Is
Bel
Bel
Air.
Air Country Club.
Yeah,
charity?
their tennis club.
Wow.
Needs a net.
It needs a net.
And you'll get preferential treatment if you.
You want to
done
talk
that.
about competitive shit. Me and Norm used to
Oh,
play
playing
tennis.
tennis, Jesus.
Me and Norm played tennis at the
Can't imagine.
at the Burbank Country Club because we shot our show on the Warner Brothers lot.
Right.
And we got thrown out of the place because we were. I mean, we really got mad at each other for winning and losing. And
you take it serious.
Because we'd yell and stuff and dive for the balls, and people would be like in white stuff.
David,
I think we should have been wearing white stuff. In all fairness,
you do a lot of work for charity like this. You like to participate.
not sweatpants.
You do a lot of work for charity, Norman, in the sense that you'll go on TV shows for charity. You did, didn't you do a Celebrity Millionaire or something like that?
Yeah.
And how did you do on that? Did you win money?
Yeah.
You did.
I did. The charities did.
You're not the celebrity?
The charities did.
But you were the celebrity on Millionaire.
Yeah. Do you remember leukemia?
Yeah.
My money that pushed it over doesn't exist anymore.
You got rid of it.
I got rid of it.
No, you went on Millionaire with Regis, right?
Yeah.
And Regis asked you questions.
Yeah.
And then you answered up to, do I have this right? $500,000 worth of questions.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he won $500,000.
Brainiac.
Good for you.
Yeah.
I mean, you're pretty smart. 500,000 to get up to. That's pretty good.
Norm's a smart motherfucker.
But I'm not anywhere close to Brainiac.
Well, Brainiac, of course, was invented on Krypton. He's a supercomputer. But
Yeah.
I don't say literally.
I was saying, you're comparing me. That's high praise. Because Brainiac, you could tell even from his head how smart he was.
And he had tubes coming out of his head.
I know, man.
Norm picked Paul Newman's charity because Norm wanted to meet Paul Newman.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
So you gave to his salad dressing empire kind
and
of thing?
also, it is a great
The hole in the
cause.
wall.
The hole in the
kids
wall
or
game.
How long ago was this? A couple of years ago?
Yeah.
So Paul Newman was
26 years ago.
So did Paul Newman call you personally and say to you, "Hey"?
No, he wrote a letter.
Did he?
Yeah.
Look at you, $500,000 contribution.
Yeah, and I could have gone to meet him, but then I was too afraid.
What do you mean you were afraid?
Well, you know, and like it seems like a good idea, but then when it comes down to it, it's just you and Paul Newman.
Yeah, you don't know what
in
to
a
say.
room. Yeah, and then you got no stories. Like what am I gonna say? Hey man, one time Will Ferrell was.
Rob Schneider and Football Williams. I'm sure
Rob
you'd love
Schneider.
him.
Do you know him at all? Do you know anyone that I'm talking about? Do you know any entertainers I know?
That was a great story about you and Redford.
Yeah.
Listen, me and Artie Lang.
In other words.
So that was Robert Shaw, huh? Hey, fucking Bud Friedman's backstage with me. This guy's a character.
What you're saying is Paul Newman wrote you a letter and said, "Why don't you come out to my Paul Newman ranch?
Yeah.
And hang out with me."
Yeah.
So
but
I can
plus,
get to know
I
you.
kind of got the assumption that it would not be just me and Paul Newman. I suddenly had a fucking vision that it might be me, Paul Newman, and very sick children.
Oh, God.
So then it didn't become as appealing.
Well, you know what? Gary actually went to Paul Newman's house. Papa Booey went to
He
Paul
did?
Newman's. Yes. He was there for some charity event.
Oh, not to
I think
harass him.
it was a political thing.
A political thing. And Gary was in the barn. Paul Newman has a barn on his property.
Yeah.
And if he wants to meet with you, he meets with you in the barn where he has all his memorabilia from his. Well, now he's dead, but he had all his memorabilia in the barn.
Gary, go to the barn.
You walk around and it's almost like a Paul Newman museum. You see pictures, you see trophies, you see Academy Award, whatever, and then Paul Newman appears at the barn and he speaks with you. And then he leaves, and that would have been it. I'm sure he wouldn't.
Oh, that would have been it. Oh, that's his shtick he does. It's
I
his
think it's a
meet
shtick.
and greet.
It's
It's
a meet
like
and greet.
it's like Artie backstage at an Indian casino.
I take a picture of the tribe.
Do you find this with Indian casinos that some of them are real old Indians, like from the movies?
Absolutely.
And then some guys are just young guys that are like,
They don't even look like
want to go get a
Indians,
lady? And the other guys are like, this is my wife of 14.
No, the kids are the Indians. Because when you do an Indian casino, you have to meet the tribe.
Leaders, yeah.
And the kids, their grandkids and shit, they all look like, the Jonas Brothers or something.
Right.
They're dressed in like shit from the Gap. And
You start to feel like it's all one big scam. No one really looks like an Indian.
That's what you think.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard to prove.
But Norm wanted to. The funny thing about that was Norm could have won $1 million, and he was like, "Fuck the charity." Regis kept saying, "Norm, you sure you want to do this? Because if you lose, it's nothing." And Norm's crazy gambling attitude was like, "No, I want to win the $1 million."
Why did you stop at $500,000?
He talked me out of it.
Regis talks him out of it.
Yeah, well, $500,000.
You
a
would
lot
have
of-
gone for it.
Yeah.
And he knew the
If it
question.
had been me, I would have done it.
Didn't you know the question?
Yeah, I knew the answer.
You did?
Whatever.
What was the $1
whatever.
million question? Do you know?
So, I know.
What
His
was the
lifeline
question?
was Sam Simon, and Sam
Yeah.
said, and he hadn't used Sam yet. Like Norm got the
He
500 grand
didn't
without.
even use all of his
I
lifeline.
know. I
What
wasted
was
my
the $1
lifeline.
million question that they would have asked you had you played on?
It's not entertaining.
I
at
want to
all.
know. Yeah, it is. For me, it is. What
Okay.
was
See if
the-
anybody knows what it
Okay,
is.
Ask us the question.
It's what a golf course, a bomb shelter is built under for the government.
Bunker.
What?
Yeah, bunker. Yeah.
What?
What, is that your answer?
Is that the
or-
way Reed just
or are you
read the
clarifying?
question?
No. Again, say the question again.
Underneath a certain golf course, there's a bunker that, in case of a nuclear war, all the congressmen and senators.
I'd say probably at Camp David's private golf course. But let's see, what
No,
golf
why
course?
would you have it there? They hang it there.
The name is what golf course?
Yeah, but this would only be an interesting question.
Fred, do you know that?
This would only be an interesting question on the golf network.
No, but it's because it's an interesting question because for $1 million.
How did you know the answer to this? How would you know where a bunker
That's
is built
amazing.
under a golf course? How did you know the answer?
And
I
you
don't
know the
I
name.
I read stuff.
Right. Do you read a lot? Is that what you like to do? You like to read books and things? All right.
Do you like to read books?
They give you 4 to choose from, right? 4 different golf courses.
Yeah.
And you have to pick the
Yeah.
one. But you knew the answer right off. You didn't even need.
I was pretty sure of it. Yeah.
What were the 4? Do you remember the 4?
But then, yeah, I remember the 4.
Go ahead. Give us the 4.
You want me to remember all 4? Pinehurst, Greenbrier. Let's see, the ones I'm searching for, aren't going to be the answer.
Yeah, wasn't it Greenbrier?
It was Greenbrier.
Yeah.
Where's
And you
that?
knew that.
Fred knew.
Wow.
See, it wasn't that
Greenbrier.
hard a question. It was just either you know it or you don't.
Oh, you should have gone for the $1 million. What a schmuck you were.
Well, he wanted to. He kept saying like, no, I want to go.
No, this was the problem. When I was talking to Regis, I didn't know. I thought he knew the answers to the questions, So during the thing, I would know answers, and then I'd see something in his eye. He'd be like, "You sure you want to do this? We got the lifeline." So I go, "Okay, well, let me use the lifelines." Like I thought he was saying, like, don't do that. Yeah. But then it turned out later he never knew it.
He doesn't know anything.
He didn't know that. They don't tell him the answer until it comes up.
Wow.
So,
Well, anyway, listen, Norm.
I wish it was more entertaining. It didn't seem
No,
as
you were
entertaining.
very entertaining. As
You
a
were
matter
very
of fact,
funny today.
It seemed less entertaining than usual to me.
Really?
No, I thought this was one of your better appearances.
Norm always thinks that. Norm always thinks he sucks, and it's like the funniest thing ever.
If you thought you sucked, why don't you get up now and juggle a little bit? If you do some juggling, it'll be a home run.
I think you don't add juggling to this one.
No? Save the juggling.
You think that's overkill, Robin?
The next time will be. No, you were terrific. You really were. I never.
Hey, but you want to see?
I never saw anyone come in here and light up the room the way you did.
Well, he skewered this broad who wrote the article. I thank you.
That was great.
It's always good to have
fuck her.
friends
Fuck
in
her.
show business who do that
Because
for you.
that's
You were
fucked
insulted
up.
for Artie with his Rolling
Yeah,
Stone
that
article.
was fuck her.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Norm Macdonald, of course, has a long history with Artie.
And
In
plus,
fact,
she probably wants to be famous too.
And the other thing is,
I met Artie.
That's why I was saying I shouldn't even bring it up because
No, I met
Make her
Artie
famous.
through Norm Macdonald.
That's
and
right.
You are you're a great guy, and let me just say that you have a very big show coming.
And I'm
up.
not plugging anything. I'm not here to plug anything. What
Well,
do
you're
I
not, but it wouldn't hurt.
Oh, maybe I do have a big show. Do I
You
have
do
a big
have
show?
a big show coming up. Are you a tough guy to hang around with? I would imagine you are.
What the fuck
I
would
don't
you
think
say
you
that
have a lot
for?
of friends, do you?
I consider Artie my friend.
No, come on. When's the
No.
last
How
time
often
you
do
spoke
you
to
talk
Artie?
to him?
I don't have a lot of friends.
I wish if I lived in L.A., I would see Norm all the time.
I
You don't
said
have-
talk to
I
him.
don't
You
click with many guys. But,
No, because I would imagine I'd be nervous to hang out with you.
Why would you be?
Because I think you're listen, you're obviously a kind of closed off guy. You're very sarcastic.
Is there a
Yes.
real Norm? Is that what you're saying?
This
Is
is
there a
what a-
real
I always think Norm
What a
is.
great ending. This is
McDonald?
what a
I always
funny
think
guys like Johnny Carson. Great to have you with us. You know what I've noticed about you? You're unlikable.
No, I didn't say that.
You're Richard Nixon.
Yeah, I'm Richard Nixon.
No, I didn't say that.
Can I
You-
say a thing I heard on Nixon this morning?
Sure.
On YouTube? He was talking, it's called YouTube. You can look it up. It's called YouTube Archie Bunker, right? And so it's him coming in. He's talking to fucking Ehrlichman, right?
Right.
And he goes, or Bob Haldeman, right? And he goes, Bob, I was watching a football game the other day. They come on to the movie afterwards. God damn this movie. Glorifying homosexuality. They had a guy there, 2 magnificent, virile, handsome guys come in. And there's a hard hat there named Arch. And Haldeman goes, yes, that's a show every week, sir, whatever. And Arch comes in, and this fairy comes in. He comes in very gay, and he has the ascot on, but they do it cleverly. Not offensive, you see. He's a very articulate man. He knows the arts. And so they do it very cleverly, glorifying the homosexuality. And Arch comes in, the son-in-law comes in. I guess he goes both ways, this fag. So Arch goes down to his friend at the bar, and this guy works for the. And then there's a guy there from the Detroit Lions, best friend of Arch. This guy, he's I'm on the Detroit Lions. Well, the bartender says, Arch, that fella's not, he's one of those. Art says, no. Well, he goes up to him, the fella, and Art says to the fella, is that true? Well, yes, Art. He says, it is true. He says, have you ever seen me with a girlfriend? No, I haven't. Well, goddamn, I turned the fucking thing off.
I remember that. Where did I see
that? Was really, he's really talking
you gotta
to
fucking look it up on
that's
YouTube.
an actual
It's the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard.
I'm looking at it right now. It's on YouTube.
Yeah, it is. And it was
Is it
Nixon.
the funniest thing, Gary?
Yeah, Nixon.
How fucking funny is it?
Nixon was so out of it, he didn't even know about Archie Bunker.
No, he thought it was a movie.
Yeah. He thought it was a movie and real life. And
because there was a hippie son-in-law and some screwball daughter.
That's the best.
And he was really upset.
The number one.
How could he not know that show, man?
I think because he's so, but he's smart and thinking about. I think he's thinking of other things. Like we're the retards.
I guess.
But Norm, I didn't mean to insult you, but I realized that you would be hard to read in a social situation. You can never tell if you're having fun.
Oh,
and,
really?
You know, I'm one of those people that stresses out whether my guest is having fun. So if we were hanging out, I'd say, I don't think Norm is really having a good time. I think he wants to be off gambling for high stakes.
Oh, no.
Well, that's usually true, but
Would he like to make his living gambling?
Maybe we could try it one time. I was going to be Martin Short's friend for a while. We were in negotiations.
Yeah, how'd that break down?
I don't know. I met him. He was fucking funny, and he made me laugh, and he was laughing at me and shit. So I said, hey, we should be friends and stuff. And he said, yeah, well, let's be friends. You go to a cottage. And I was like, fuck, I'd have to go to a cottage, you know? And then so it never caught on because the cottage was in my head and shit.
What do you
but
mean
still, I would
cottage?
like, that guy would be cool to fucking hang out
But
with.
what do you mean
met him.
that would be a good friend
But then
for you?
going to a cottage, you understand?
I don't want to go to a cottage.
Well, that's the problem
All of
with
a
you.
sudden, you're going on a cottage on a plane.
But that's
You go,
the problem.
Maybe I
Norm,
should have done this.
Norm,
What?
that's the problem
What's
with
that?
you. So if someone suggests something right away, it's not
Too guarded. I know what you're
it's
saying.
not too. It's not cool enough for you. Where would
They're
you
not
go
cool
with Martin
enough.
Short?
I think
Martin Short says, "Let's go to a cottage
No, I'm
and
not
hang
saying
out."
that. I'm saying like I think you're right when I said I'm too guarded. Like I'm
you
not
don't
willing
wanna
to do things.
You don't want to be trapped in a cottage with Martin Short. The
I would
idea,
I love
the
that
idea
part.
of being friends with Martin Short is fun. The idea of being in a cottage with Martin Short and then having the pressure to talk and to interact with one another.
Yeah.
I understand. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
It wouldn't work out for you, and it wouldn't work out for me either.
But you go on that vacation.
But maybe in
with,
another lifetime.
Yeah.
You go on that vacation with Sam to Hawaii. That's cool, right?
Well, he's with his kid. When Norm's with his
It's
kid,
not so
he
cool. He just
tolerates-
made a face.
Hey, how's your kid? How's Dylan doing, man? How's
Dylan's
your
doing
kid?
great. Dylan's fantastic.
All right.
Why don't you call him?
He hates anything with children.
No, I
Unless-
don't.
No, he does. You don't. He does.
I love
he
my
made
kids.
the face.
No, you made the face.
I didn't make no face.
I said, "How did you like that vacation with Sam?" And
That vacation was great, man. Hey, Robin.
Yes?
You asked me a question.
All right, look.
Then she goes back to her Sudoku. Isn't that what ladies do? That's as much I know about ladies. Howard, what if we ended up being friends? Like
it can't
like Rickles and Newhart.
That'd be fun.
Go to the Great Wall of China together?
Let's go to Europe with the wives. All right. The great Norm Macdonald.
I always
thank
feel like
you.
there's so much more
What
to
if we
say.
went to Europe with their wives?
That's something else. We love having you here, and yes.
Oh, this was great.
You don't need to juggle.
Norm, good to see you. Thank you for
thank
coming
you very
in.
much for-
Mwah. Good to see you.
of me last time.
No, what was it? What?
I don't know.
Oh, because of that whole Artie thing?
I don't know.
I love you. I'm not mad at you at all.
Norm, how'd it go, man?
It was good. It was fun. Hey,
How are you?
Steve, how are you, buddy?
Great to see you.
Good to see you, Steve.
Now, after reading that article
Hey,
about
what's up?
Artie, are you a little concerned about him? You worried?
No, I'm not worried about it.
Not at all? Do you think going out to Vegas with him after reading that is a good idea?
I go to Vegas with Artie if you want to see him. Sure.
You think he's in a good place right now?
A good place? I'm not
Yeah.
what that sounds
Like mentally.
I'm not a psychiatrist. What the fuck would I know?
Well, you're good friends with him, right?
Yeah, but I don't know that. I can't. I'm not a psychiatrist. I don't know about that shit.
All right, so fun.
I just know if a guy's smiling, and I figure he's happy, and if he frowns, I figure he's sad.
Yes.
So
It was all
Artie
smiles
seems
today.
Artie seems to smile, so I'll take his smile at its word.